What's going on, everybody? Another Friday. Here we go. I don't know how it's possible to get sick on top of being sick, but it is possible because we never got over the first cough, and then here come another sickness that hit us. I think it was Sunday is when it started getting us, and I mean it's a different kind of cough now. So I'm hoping when this one goes away, it takes the other one with it, and then it's all gone because being sick since last October is way too long to be sick. Way too long to be sick. Yeah, I know, Dave. Dude, I don't know. Um, I'd rather be sick like this though instead of having the coronavirus. I'll tell you that. So I'm pretty sure I don't have the coronavirus. Yeah, I'm sick again. Magazine art. I know it's this one's different though, and it's almost gone. To be honest with you, it hit me pretty hard Monday and Tuesday. Actually, y'all be surprised at this. When I started getting sick again, and Monday it was really bad, and I said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just going to not vape at all. So I did not vape the entire day Tuesday and part of the day Wednesday. And I didn't really notice any difference. Like, I didn't feel better because of not vaping or anything. So I said, you know what? Screw that. I'm vaping again. There's no way I'm going to make it go. There's no way I'm going to, I figure, well, maybe it's, you notice the difference? Well, man, I don't know. It's kind of like you just want. I wanted to try something to not be sick anymore. And I mean, the bad part for me is I wasn't getting any nicotine. So yeah, I get a little meaner. So it happens when I don't have nicotine. But I started vaping again, and it's still I'm able to at least cough something up every once in a while, which is better. Um, this cold is different. Like the last one, I would breathe normally. I would just cough every once in a while. This one, when you breathe out, you get that there weird sound coming out of your lungs. It's doing that over and over and over again. So I don't know what I got now, but it's something else. And oh, this one also was accompanied by fever. Fever on, off, on, off, on, off. I would take something, break the fever, sweat to death. Fever would go away. Boom, boom, back again. Yeah, so. And, it's weird because a lot of people are not doing their shows anymore. I've noticed a lot of people are just like, you know what, we're not gonna do our show anymore, or I'm not gonna post to YouTube anymore. And it makes me wonder, I mean, why were they casting on YouTube to begin with? I mean, did they do it to entertain other people, to inform other people, educate them, or was it to make money? I don't know. And it's like, why are they deciding to give it up? I mean, if I didn't do this because I had a passion for it, I wouldn't do it at all. I mean, that's why I'm here all the time, because I like talking with you guys, trying to help you decide on stuff that's new gear that you might want to consider purchasing that's mainstream. I'm not going to be, out there trying to pitch y'all real high end stuff and expect you to be able to afford it. Hell, I can't afford it. I can't afford anything right now. But yeah, that's out of the realm. As far as the etching goes, I was going to do that tonight, but oh, nice, nice. The Aegis X, David. That's a great device. My Aegis X is somewhere here, right here on my desk. Oh, here it is. Here's the Aegis. Here's the Aegis X. Hey, Legend Talion, how's it going? Yeah. Um, and David, there is a way to go in here and change the theme if you didn't read the directions, so you can change the way that this. I just like this one because the one that comes with I don't really like, but I like this one. And I like being able to see the watts really big on the screen. That kind of helps a lot. Oh, look at there, Billy Crib. How you doing, my man? Um, as far as the etching goes, I was trying to, I did a show on it a while back, and it really is just the simplest thing in the world. You can do you can do whatever voltage you want. I would personally between 9 to maybe 15 volts tops. 12 volts is plenty. So you can use a 9-volt battery. You could use a 12-volt battery. You could use a car battery jumper thingamajigger. That would work just fine. A battery charger for your car. That would work. So you would just hook up one of your leads to whatever you're going to burn. Usually, I think you do the positive lead you hook to your project, and then the negative lead you put on your Q-tip or whatever you're using to etch it with. There's other ways you can do it too, as in you actually vinyl out an entire piece of metal and stick the whole thing down in the bath and then put the two leads in there and let it just sit there and cook for hours, and that'll etch it deep down into the metal. If you're trying to get really thick etching, you can do it that way. The reason I didn't do it tonight is because number one, I didn't have the wires to run, and I didn't have the stencils or vinyl. If you have a vinyl cutter, you're in great shape, because with a vinyl cutter you can cut whatever image you want, throw it on whatever you're trying to etch, peel that off, do your electric stuff to it, boom, you're done. But if you don't have that, you got to find other methods. But let's see. Well, DeMillan, are you following me around? I got the end of last week's show. Did the person who sent you all his vaping gear pass away? No, Pat, that was not Wolf's Shadow. You remember Milo Walker, Pat Falvey? Milo Walker, also Arc Redneck. I don't know how you would know him. He passed away Christmas night. And so last Christmas night, that's who passed away, bud. So I hate to bring that up again. And I don't know if Cassie's here, but Cassie's mother also passed on us just recently, just a couple days ago. So, oh, there's a vape hearing. Well, thanks, Stephen Taylor, for letting us know that there's a vape hearing going on. I appreciate that. Yeah, Milo was a cool dude. He was a cool dude. I can show you the little DC power supply that I'm using. I have actually a couple of these. This is one, and then it's actually plugged in, so I don't know if I can get this to where y'all can see it. Let's see if you can see this one. Here we go. I'm going to turn it around and then try and go down. There we go. So this one, you got a positive and negative right here. It's also got a USB. Then this has got a 5-volt or a 12-volt switch. And then I can just turn up and down the power however I see fit. So whatever I want the voltage to be coming out at, you just crank it up like that. So there's 9 volts. Then I can go up to 12. I can go all the way up to 15 something. Yeah, right at 16. So I usually keep it around 12 if I was going to be, etching something. 12 seems to, and the reason I say 12 is because you can do 9 volts, but it takes a little bit longer to etch at 9 volts. When you're holding now all you need, your power, right? Your 2 leads. You need salt water solution, and the reason I couldn't remember if it was salt water or baking soda, but salt water makes the most sense. Because that's what makes the water conductive. So, yeah. Hey, 3 dog. So, if you have salt water, boom, boom, boom. And the reason I've put it off, because we got Valentine's Day coming up on next Friday, which is when my show is. And maybe I'm going to try to make a special cup or something for next Friday. How about that? 1 or 2 or 3 of them. I don't know. I got to see what happens, but if I can get everything set up the way I want it, I'd love to get a plotter so I can actually cut vinyl, and then I could, you could create your own designs, lay them on a cup or something, boom. We could have scuba hangout cups or something, it'd be cool. Now I'm pushing it. Well, you know, Munchkin, you're welcome to call in, and Three Dog, you can call in too. I will readjust the screen because other than that, you know, I don't have anything new. I'm lucky to be able to vape anything because it's killing my throat. But I have cough drops. The weird thing about this one is the fact that I had a fever and I didn't want the fever, but yeah, fever wanted me. So all right, let's see. Why is it still showing just me? Oh, because their video's not there.
Um, I
There we
forgot
go.
that. Sorry. Hi.
Uh huh. You have to have your video showing or it doesn't work. You know.
Yep. Don't show me yet. Wait
Don't
one
show
second.
you yet.
Is it too late? Is it too late?
Yeah.
Well, damn. All right. I'm trying to yeah cover some shit up over there. Hi.
That
Hi.
was stupid. Why would you turn your camera on then?
Cause I forgot.
Wow. Okay. Anyways.
I've never done this before. Sorry. I'm just kidding.
All right. Let me try to get the zoom window back up so I can fix all this now. Oh, what a pain in the rear. That's why I should use the other kind of OBS, but I don't like using that. So
What
cover up.
studio mode?
Yeah, I don't like.
Why? It's so easy.
I don't like using it. I don't. Um, why is that not doing what I want to do? Hold on. There we go. And click right here. Whoa. And then raise her, crank her up. There we go.
You got it figured out now.
I kind of, sorta. I don't know.
Hey, Scorp.
What's going on, Scorp? What I want to try to do, if we can't find stencils, I know we're gonna be able to find stencils.
Well, yeah. I'm just wondering at the multiple cups thing.
Oh, do you know how many cups I have?
Yes, I do actually. That's why I'm saying. Yeah. Do you
I
mean
mean,
you're
this
gonna get
one,
rid of some?
this one's completely blank.
You're going to share?
No, I'm just saying.
Oh, oh.
Other people may
Just
have,
gonna
like, if I make
finish on
one that people like, other people may want one. You know,
them. Oh, okay.
not try to make no money. I'm just trying to,
I didn't think you were trying to sell them. Just
No,
yeah.
well, I mean, whatever the cup cost and the shipping cost, I'd have to do that.
Okay. I mean, you do have enough to yeah
To what?
do quite a few of them.
Yeah, well, I mean, I got the one that's got scuba on there, but I really want to do like I saw a really cool Iron Man face that looks really easy to either print out or cut or something. But yeah, I'm gonna have to. That's gonna take a minute. I have to figure that one out.
Well, I could print it for you, cut it out and all that stuff. So, what all do you still need to make this happen besides the stencils? And you
Um,
were wandering around aimlessly looking for wire earlier.
well,
What wire?
yeah, because I have to be able to hook the positive and negative up to this power supply, so I can either run the banana clips in there, which just stick in, and then they go out. The banana clips go out to alligator clips, which so I can use the alligator clip to hook onto the cup, clean,
Hmm.
and then you take the other lead and it hooks onto your Q-tip, and you just burn like that. But
But like you said, wire. Well, I mean, obviously, I know you need a wire. What's so special about the wire that you're looking for that we don't have? You
where
got like a whole
do we
thing
have
of
any?
wire
Where?
behind you.
No, yeah, those are power cords. You want me to rip them up to
No,
make?
I didn't mean power cords, you goober. I mean like the wire you build with. Why can't you use that?
Oh my lord, that is non-insulated wire.
Well, okay, these are things people need to know.
Canthol. You want me to throw Canthol into here? And no. Stop speaking. No, no, no.
You want to explain why, what the difference is, so people don't electrocute themselves and just go grab wire?
Well, you can you. You're not gonna be. Yeah, it's got to be a shielded wire. You look. You're not gonna just go grab bare wire. No,
No, I'm
obviously
not going to
this.
do anything
But
because this is your thing. But you're talking to people, telling them how to do this. What wire are you looking for? Not just I need wire. What wire are you trying to find? What would they need?
probably some insulated 16, 14 gauge somewhere around there. You could get thinner
Hey, you
also
try to lead a guy into answering a question without.
because you just said yeah, I'm using fishing string. Yeah, let's see what Tandy's got. Rapid resizer. Is that so you can change the size of an image? Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, I like that. Hey, why did it switch? No, I don't want to. No, thanks. You don't need to give me all your. I'm going to bookmark that, Tandy, because that looks like I could print those out and I can actually type whatever text I want, print it, put it on a cup, and be done. That is awesome, Tandy. Thank you. I never saw any site like this. There it is.
Did you look?
Free stencil maker. I didn't look it up that way because you don't want to do it on paper.
Obviously.
Okay. The main reason you can't do it on paper is because you're
'Cause it's
using
gonna
salt
get
water,
wet.
right?
Yep.
And it'll bleed through. But if you could get some kind of vinyl that you could print that onto, good to go, man.
Yeah.
And most of the times when you buy a plotter that you're going to cut vinyl with, it comes with some type of program where you can write whatever you want on there anyway, or pictures. And I know Owl probably has all that type of stuff because he couldn't make vape bands, or he may not have it, but he knows what to tell them to do to get the vape bands done right. So you could do it with toner transfer, couldn't you? Dire thing that I don't know. Now, I know if you're going to do the transfer paper, like if you're printing out vinyl and then you got to have transfer paper to lay on top of it so you can pull that vinyl back off of that paper so you can stick it on the cup and then peel that off, and then you got your final image on the cup. Whoa! That you're about to etch. But yeah, I didn't want to rush it. I waited too late this week to start looking for. I thought I had everything handy.
Yeah, about what, 6 p.m.?
Well, no, I looked earlier, but I thought, oh, I'll find the rest of it later, and I didn't. It didn't come out as well as I thought it would. So, well, if I wouldn't have moved, I'm sure I could have found the other stuff eventually.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, King Cobra, that's it. Well, the reason I said banana clip on this one is because the way that this is set up is you could either stick a banana clip in or you could put the wire in and screw it down tight and it's still going to clamp down. That's this power supply now. Like I said, you don't have to use this. You can use a battery charger for a car. A lot of people have car battery chargers. Those work. The ones that do 6 and 12 volts, I'd set it on 12 volts and go at it. Obviously, you do need to clean the metal that you're going to be etching before you etch it. So you're going to clean that with like some Scotch. If it's rusty, you really got to clean it. But you want that thing as clean as possible and remove all the dirt and junk off of it before you start etching on it. When you etch PCBs at home, you print the image reverse on a laser print, and then you fuse it on a copper board. And I see what you're saying, Dire Thing. This is a really simple, basic technique. All you're doing with the etching from this is basically removing metal. So when you see this scuba cup I got here, it's removing. Wow, why can't I look at the right screen instead of the old replay? There we go. It's removing part of that metal in there. I mean, I did not do this deep. This is, what is this, 4 years old now? Mm-hmm. So, and it's not perfect. Like, that A is not perfect. You can actually feel the A. I got this one engraved deep. So the longer you stay in one spot, the deeper it's going to go. So if you just constantly keep rubbing around the letter, it'll be nice and even. But if you're doing one letter at a time, you don't know unless you spend so many seconds on this letter, so many seconds on that letter, and then repeat until you get it the darkness you want. Then you're done. There's lots of videos on YouTube.
You did a really good job on that one.
But, yeah, I mean, that one came out okay. What's up, Corey? Munchkin is like the American version of Gale Bobs. Gaily Bobs.
Take that as a compliment, Steve. Thank you.
Anyways, so yeah, we're just trying to not be sick anymore, guys. Did get to launch, and I know Three Dog will know.
Of
I've
course.
launched two nukes. Well, yeah, two nukes in Fallout 76, and good night. Don't give me no more cooties. And the third one,
Steve's
Munchkin actually launched.
blowing up West
I only
Virginia.
helped her partially. I mean, no, she don't want to take
No,
credit for it.
no, no. He worked his way entirely through the silo, got to the end. It was like, here you go. And I'm like, well, that's.
Good night. Good night. No,
Thank
all
you.
right. This is what happened.
Mm-hmm.
For those that don't play Fallout 76. Anyways, when you go to launch a nuke, you have to
It's anticlimactic for me, Three Dog.
first you have to get up to a
Yes.
rank of general before you can even get in the silo. Oh, it felt so good, Three Dog. You have to get to a rank of general before you can even get into the silo to launch a nuke. But it's very confusing down there, like a maze. And there's lots of robots down there to fight, including assaultrons, which the assaultrons are like little female model robots that'll kick your tail. That's got this giant beam that comes out and just demolishes you. But
She shoots laser beams out of her eyes.
out of her eyes, it's
Badass.
like a cyclops beam. Like
Yep.
it comes out like a freaking giant beam and it'll kill you. But so I got her to the part to where you have to destroy the mainframe and put the cards back in after you repair them. I did that, and then I let her take over, which there's still
It's
more
like
to do.
the last.
There's more to do
4%.
after that. You still have to go and
Keep in mind, I did not ask him to do this. It's not like I was sitting here going, "Oh my God, it's so hard. Will you do this for me?" Like I did for those stupid athletic
no,
races. But yeah,
you didn't ask me to,
he
but
was playing my character when I got home from work, so
I figured I'd go ahead and do the launch thing. I mean, you needed to complete that mission, so might as well get her done, right? Get her done.
Yes, but it doesn't count as me launching a nuke. This like, would you like to press the big red button? Yes, I would. Thank you.
I didn't get you all the way to the hey, press
Just
the
about.
button for launch. No, I didn't. But okay, whatever. Anyways, yeah, it's very satisfying to watch it to because you shoot the nuke off, then you hurry up and get out of there, and then you
Go watch it.
fast travel to wherever the nuke's going to go off, and then you can watch it blow up from a safe distance. If you get too close, it will kill you.
Obviously, it's a nuclear bomb.
You got to stay outside the red zone, otherwise it will destroy you. But yeah, it's fun.
He did, Three Dog. He didn't want to have anything to do with this game. It's not my kind of game. I don't like games like that. And now he is hooked. Aren't you?
Well, Caleb, they were doing some vape ban stuff, I think, in Georgia, but are trying to, from what David was saying. But I'm in Virginia now, so I don't think any bans are going on here in Virginia that I know of.
There is a bill that's going up, like, I think in a week, but there was two that were defeated like 2 weeks ago, so this one's probably going to go the same way,
Right.
but you can't get too lax because that's when they sneak them by. There's also one where they're trying to tax it. I don't know how old that article was, though, because every once in a while they'll send them through here, they get defeated, and they move on. So
Oh.
I'd have to look.
Well, yeah, a lot of states are still, and then okay. When I was in Georgia, my ex's boss would always like to hit my mod. She wanted to vape, and then she was asking in her Facebook today, should she consider vaping B12 or something? And I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Why are you trying to vape vitamin B12? Well, it's some kind of new thing, and all these people up under her were saying vaping's bad for you, vaping this, vaping that. I had to lay into them and let a piece of my mind. I was like, you know how long I've been vaping, and you know that it hasn't caused me health problems besides me getting sick, but that's not because of vaping.
No, it's an introduction to a 5 and a 6-year-old.
Yeah, the
Your immune
5 and 6 year
system
olds
wasn't
will
ready.
definitely get you sick.
It was
But
not ready.
yeah, I let her have it, man. I was like, you know what? All these people that are saying it's bad for us and all this, show me your proof where it's bad, because I can show you proof where it's good.
No, but I would not advocate vaping vitamins.
No,
I
and I
don't
told her that.
necessarily know that you can
I
even
said,
absorb vitamins that way. Um,
right.
yeah, mm, just
I
stick
said,
with your
don't vape,
gummies.
vitamins in e-juice or caffeine or any of that crap. It's bull crap. So I don't know why. And hopefully one of her followers messaged back. I haven't seen anybody come back with their proof yet. I've been waiting.
Well, because they don't have anything,
No, they
obviously.
don't.
Yeah, I mean,
Diacetyl. Oh, Lord. That would be funny, big cough. They come and say, oh, it's the diacetyl. Um,
I want him to play
JR
Fallout
Biker,
3.
I can and will show you that. Yes, sir. I think I got one. Yep, right here. Now, I
I
don't
have
know.
to say, I am not a fan of the RBA section for the Vinci.
Well, that's terrible.
No. When
Mine's
you
fine.
compare it to like the RBA section for the SX, this one right here that I
Yep.
don't have yet. Jazzy said he's gonna send me one, and I forgot to send him money, so it's my own fault. But the RBA section for this kicks ass. On the Vinci, I don't know. I didn't care for it. And I don't like stock coils at all. But I don't
I
like the
have the
reverb.
RBA in this Vinci right here, and this one, it's got more of a cigarette draw to it. It's a
Yeah, I don't like
really
that.
well. Now that was my first time building it. It's been built the same way ever since, and I'm still in the same juice I put in there ever
Yeah,
since.
but
It
it's
just
still got that cigarette like type draw. I don't want to feel like I'm trying to suck the battery out through the bottom of the mod to get a hit. I don't.
well, that's why I don't vape this all day. I will
Yeah.
switch back and forth. The RBA section comes in this little box right here. I'll show you. It is very small. Um, so, JR Biker, be prepared. It is very small. You're going to be like, oh my God. It's not one of the easiest things to build on for sure. Um, yeah, Nilla Nuts is not making me cough, guys. That is
So,
not
Aussie,
it
are you
at
trying to
all.
say you never choke on nuts? Is that what you're saying? Just so we're clear, make sure that I'm understanding you correctly.
you know, I it saddens me to see, we're losing people that were good friends that
Hmm.
that vaped and came and watched the show, and we're losing a lot of shows, or not just shows in general, but just people that were casting on YouTube. And I understand the whole thing. Oh, my channel got this strike and my channel got that strike. Is it smaller than the smoke RPM one? King Cobra, I don't know because I don't have the smoke RPM to compare it to. It's probably similar in size since they're similar sized mods. The only one I know that is probably bigger, if you were trying to get a bigger RBA section, would be the little Aegis boost thing. That one's got a decent sized deck for the rebuildable section, from what I saw. I don't have it either, but yeah, I think it's bigger.
The shows and things come in cycles.
Well,
And as far
so
as casting on YouTube, if you make your living off of it, or even if you have just spent a long time building up a channel and it doesn't really do anything for you, like your channel,
mhm.
you, you it's gonna suck if your videos keep getting taken down or you keep getting banned for a week. That kind of takes the fun out of it.
Right.
Take the wind out of your sails a little bit, where you're
Well,
like, why even fucking bother? If I do one more wrong thing, they're just gonna delete my channel entirety, and I'm gonna lose everything. It's all for nothing.
I don't know if it's
Hey,
because of
Cron.
how many subscribers that the other YouTube review. Well, I'm not a YouTube reviewer technically, so the the reviewers that have lots of subscribers, they're the ones that's getting all these strikes and stuff, and I'm just cruising right under the radar. But I don't have links and stuff all in my descriptions, and
Well, count your blessings.
I don't broadcast my. I mean, I got.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I got Coily Tool just blaring away all day on the chat.
Oh,
I forgot about that. Oops.
yeah, but it's not.
Hey, Stuart.
That, that's
Stuart,
not
I know you've been
necessarily
messaging
vaping
me,
related.
dude. I've been sick. Still sick.
Don't let him lie to you, Stuart. He's cheating on you with Fallout 76. I have
Well, yeah, I
look
am.
away.
I'm playing another game too, but yeah, that's
And you know why I think you like the Fallout 76? Because just like with the Blackout and the Call of Duty Zombies shit, it was it, you knew what to do step by step. It was second nature. You could do it in your sleep because you do it over and over and over and over again, which is why you keep doing the nukes because you just because you do the same thing. You don't wander around and explore well. You want to go do the same thing over and over and over again.
well, because it's the main purpose of the game is to go and launch a nuke. I mean, that was
But yeah,
after you do
yes
the whole
and no.
storyline, you're supposed to go launch a nuke. And in order for me to make the game easier to play the rest of all the world,
Hmm.
it's important to get high quality armor and guns and stuff like that.
He's
And the only way
telling
to
me
do that
about
is
the
to go
game that.
beat the Scorch
Mhm.
Beast
Okay.
over and
Uh-huh.
over again. So, hey Harry.
You
So,
know, it's funny, Three Dog. You'll get a kick out of this. He he likes to just give me helpful tips on how the game works.
how a cake
Yeah,
works?
how the game works.
Oh,
Like how where to look for stuff on my Pip Boy, and it's it amuses me. It's patronizing as hell, but I'm like, are you? I know. Thank you. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
maybe I will have to play that live on YouTube or something one time, especially when I go launch a nuke because I think they would enjoy that. If I could go launch a nuke, teleport and let them see it actually explode, they'd be like,
Oh, I want to
"Holy
hear
crap."
them. I want to see them get to hear you get your ass kicked by robots over and over and again.
Oh, well that happens too. I mean,
Yeah.
them robots, especially the
If you
Assaultrons,
thought
I
there
get
was a lot
really
of
mad.
swearing when he plays Blackout, you ain't heard nothing yet.
Because the game cheats me. I'm like, "You cheating son of a gun."
Hmm.
I don't like being cheated at on the game. Is this the
But
Wow. Okay, this is the RBA section I was going to show, but this is an empty box.
well, guess you're not showing that one.
Um, where's the other box? Oh, never mind. Here it is.
You
Hey,
cleaned your desk and now you can't find anything.
that's the way it works, isn't it? You clean something and then it just disappears.
Pat
That's,
has a question for you,
yes, Pat.
since you seem to know
Just
an awful
something.
lot about electrical stuff.
Oh, Lord, Pat. To try to explain that would be like going so far back in my past. It's not just electrical stuff. When I was very young, uh, my dad, I guess, used to be. My dad was kind of like fixed everything, and it really intrigued me. Nothing to do with vaping, obviously. This was way before vaping even came a thing. But when I was really young, and back when they had tube TVs, if you can remember those, and I don't mean tube like just a screen tube. I mean the TV itself took tubes. So if one of the tubes blew up, you had to go get a new tube to put in there. Yeah, I would watch my dad repair that, and it just fascinated me. So I wanted to learn more and more about electronics, and from then it went on into the teenage years where I would dibble and dabble here and there, and then I got to be friends with this guy that knew a lot about fixing car stereos and stuff, and I would watch him take apart car stereos, and 9 times out of 10 somebody would blow up their radio because they hooked up their power antenna to something that shouldn't be hooked to, and it basically fries a piece on the board, and he would go in and resolder a new connection, and it would fix the radio. Which you mean like tube testers in the store? Exactly, Wally World. Those old tube. I mean, basically the tubes looked like glass, like this, and they had little pokey things on the bottom. They would pop down in the TV. Very, very old TVs had that. But we had that kind of TV, so we were old school TV like that.
We had one of those in the big
Remember? I
cabinet.
mean, I remember
Big
when you could
cabinet
just go
TVs.
buy black and white TVs and you wouldn't, because they were cheaper. It wasn't a thing about 4K and 3D and all that.
Well, that didn't
It was
exist. It
black and
was
white or color. Hey, Gail. Actually, we got yeah, those guitar. Yeah, I know. Hey,
a little
Billy,
bit, Gailey.
those tubes are supposed to give better sound than anything. That's why they still use those tubes in a lot of amplifiers even today. And yeah, we got sick again, Gail. We I don't
I
know
got
how the
it this
hell.
time, though. That's bullshit.
This time we got fevers to go along with it, which is awesome.
I made
Um,
it 3 hours at work on Monday before I had to come home.
yeah.
Couldn't do it.
Bankerkike, or however it's spelled. There you go, Pat. You got me. So after that, um, I would dibble and dabble as far as working on cars and stuff. But when I was, good Lord, I don't know if I was 15, 16. I was just barely old enough to drive, and it was my Mustang. The motor blew up in it, and my dad said, "You know what, son?
Have fun, Caleb.
We're gonna completely restore this motor." And I was like, because I knew it was a job, and I had no clue on what I was doing, but we took that thing all the way apart. I mean, down rings, bearings, everything, and rebuilt that motor. And ever since then, I guess you just learn from doing. Most of the time, instead of reading books and stuff, you learn from doing. A lot of it's hands-on. Once you've done it, you can go back and do it again. Gail, I don't know why
It'd
did
have
y'all.
to be
I don't know why
eventually,
Gail
right?
stopped doing their show. Why did they stop doing the bitches V-Swing? Because
I don't know.
Chris stopped doing his YouTube. Well, I know he sponsored the show, so I don't
I don't
know.
know if they
None of my
sponsor.
business. It really isn't. But I was just wondering. It's freaking everybody's quitting their damn shows, and I'm like, what? What the hell are we supposed to do except come watch me on Fridays? Come watch myself on Fridays.
Socialize with real people. I mean, it's crazy.
Oh,
I
with
don't
real
want to do it.
people.
I don't
With
want
real
to do
people.
it. I don't. You know,
Where's our real people at?
we got enough real people in this house. I don't need to socialize.
Is it the coronavirus? John Q? No, I don't think it
No,
is.
because they said that one can be killed by alcohol, so that doesn't stand a chance in our house.
The coronavirus can be killed by alcohol.
That's what
Awesome.
they say, yeah, by alcohol. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it never. Yeah, real people are outside. I don't. I. Yeah.
That's the thing, right? I think I'm safe here because I'm in the house 90% of the time now. But all of y'all leave and go out into the world with public,
Yeah.
and the public has the coronavirus.
Okay. Well, you can't. I didn't realize you were just staying at home because you're hiding from viruses.
Well, no.
Okay. Well, I mean, when I'm at work, I don't shake people's hands because I'm like, look, I've been sick. You don't want to shake my hand. And I realized that works really well. So no matter who wants to shake my hand, that's what I'm saying. I'm sorry you don't want to shake. I've been ill.
Hey, OR
When it
Church.
affects you.
Wow, Pat, I was not a bricklayer, but I was a laborer for a bricklayer. And to watch that man, and the man was like, I was in my 20s, and this guy was in his 70s, and he was throwing, and he wasn't putting small brick, he was doing the cement blocks. So I'd have to not only mix the mortar, but also bring him the blocks. He was throwing them things up so fast. He was really good at what he does, but part of the union and all that. That was good money back then. I screwed that job up being stupid because I was a teenager. But yeah.
Yeah, well, most teenagers do dumb shit like that.
Yeah, don't go outside. I know, right?
Yeah,
Or church.
it's very
Stay
peoply out there.
inside. Stay inside. I'm gonna try to show this RBA section for the Vinci now. I assume this RBA also fit. Well, it says Vinci X RBA, so there you go. It fits on the regular Vinci too, because that's what I got.
What's the difference between that one and the new one that came out?
The Vinci X had 18650.
Oh, okay, that's
Yep.
right.
This one, yeah, this one's an internal battery.
Well, I mean, once
The
you start giving them external batteries, they're no longer what they were originally intended. It's supposed to be a pod mod, right? It's not a
right.
pod mod if I got to carry around batteries.
I'm gonna try to. I got mustard on my finger. Don't be judging. I had French fries. All right. So let's see if we can get this and show you how small this is without messing up my keyboard here, because I always hit my keyboard and screw this up. This is how small this little guy is. Now, the good thing about this, now if I unscrew the top of this, this is your actual build deck. If it'll even focus. It's not focusing worth a darn, I know that. It will not focus. Why not? Cover up the camera. Look, it's not even trying to focus. Oh, now it's moving, really? Yeah, it's not even trying to focus. Well, that's the top build section, but you can also unscrew the bottom here. So if you need to check the ohms, and then the bottom of this actually has a 510 connector. So you can screw this on to whatever ohm reader you have. Like say you got an ohm reader right here. You can screw this down on there. Boom, and check
That thing
the
is
ohms.
ridiculously tiny.
It is small. See how small that is? Imagine a regular mod on there, regular tank on there.
How did you build the first one? I mean, I watched it, but how? Because
With my eyes.
it's so small.
Yeah, it is very small.
He isn't patient zero for the
It comes with a couple of coils. That's how I was able to build it easily. Because if I have to wrap these coils, they're very...
So Dyer thinks that Scuba's talking about hiding from sick people if he isn't the patient for the... if he isn't patient zero for the coronavirus.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm not spreading the coronavirus around. Trust me. Where did the other baggie go? Anyways, that is the size of the RBA section for the Vinci, or the Vinci X. Which this does say Vinci X on it, by the way. But
I'm not talking about skill, Wally. I'm talking about just being able to physically see it, because
you're welcome,
it's
JR
just
Biker.
very small.
I'm not gonna lie. It's small, but it's hard to build on because of it being small. But I'm getting a good vape out of it. I can't say that it's a bad RBA section. It's not. It's just very tiny. So it'll take a little bit to getting used to, and maybe a little less wick than I used. I put probably a little too much, but I enjoy the draw I get off this, and the liquid lasts forever now. Ah, John Q. I used to do Pro Tank coil heads on my show back on Vapors TV a long time ago. I don't have any of those shows. I really, really wish I could upload those shows. Even if I could, I couldn't put them on YouTube because it'd have music on them. But
Right.
matter of fact, I just got struck. I didn't get struck. I didn't get strikes, but I got copyright notices.
Those are lame.
It's a video that's been there forever. I just got 3 emails about one video.
But
one video.
What happens though is they redo all their licensing stuff. So stuff that may have been okay for fair use a year ago, all of a sudden isn't.
Oh, okay. Well, that may be what happened.
So, but they just tell you, look, we're gonna run ads in your shit, and you're like, okay, you do anyway. But all right.
Those RBAs fit on the Vaporesso Pro 80. Oh, thanks, Sue. I did not know that. You actually learn more from making your mistakes. Pat, very true. Very true. That's why I say you learn a lot by doing it yourself. it's hard to sit there and explain something to somebody and then they just know it. If they try it once, even if they fail, they'll gain that experience from trying, and then they'll be better at it the next time. Ah, you put a 510 adapter on yours. See, Harry, I didn't want to go that route. I know they make a 510 adapter for it, and I was like, you know what? I'm never going to use the Vinci like a regular mod because it only goes to 40 watts tops anyway. I mean, unless you're vaping something that you don't need a lot of watts in. Hell, even the Kelpie I'm vaping and it's at 45 watts. That's more than that can even do. So obviously, I could build a higher ohm coil and then drop the wattage in a lot. But other than that, yeah, it's like why even bother? So. I vape zero Nick. I hear you.
I just kind of like the way the Vinci came. I didn't have any problems with it. It seemed perfect the way it was.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, the stock coil that come with a Vinci, I got no problems with that.
Oh, Sue says the X goes to 80 watts.
Oh yeah, because it's 18650,
Mm.
and that I think that's got the whole thing to do with the amperage of the batteries that you're using. They probably didn't feel safe allowing the Vinci, the 1400 mile battery to go up to 80. There's no way. It would have been Fry City. So.
Well, I mean, again, stuff like that would defeat the purpose of what that mod was for.
Well, you got like this is the 1400 mile battery. Most of the 18650s we got now are what 2500 mile, 2600 mile, 3000 mile. They're double what this is.
Yeah,
So
like
there you go.
These are 2500. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's an extra 1,000 or 1,100 on top of what's already in here. So.
So what else are we missing since we're not buying anything?
What are we missing?
And I appreciate you guys not like throwing a bunch of shit at him. Why
Yeah.
don't you buy this?
Yeah.
Even though he still needs to know because he'll need to buy it eventually.
I will be buying stuff.
Just think of it this way:
in
it'll
the
all be on
future.
sale.
I'm trying to get over this cold, guys. I need to start working. I mean, hell, I haven't worked since April of last year. That's a long time.
Vacation's over.
Yeah. But I figured at first I was just going to take a break. I had money, so I took a break, and then October came, and I was thinking, okay, as soon as the new year hits, I'm gonna go work. But freaking cold hit in October, and it has not gone away since. And I'm like, I really don't want to go to a job and go, can you put me to work? And
Yeah, but at the same time, it's February. It's cold and flu season. You're not the first person that's going to show up to an interview and cough.
Yeah, but I know how my coughing fits go lately anyway.
Just don't pass out. Yeah.
Well,
go over the items from the museum.
The museum, oh my goodness. Dire thing, I would, just to try and do the museum, I would, because that's just some stuff. There's a lot of stuff out in the garage that even if I tried to bring that in here, we wouldn't have the room for it. So I can't.
Nobody says you had to bring in the museum, just parts of it.
Parts of it. Yeah, but you gotta, if you're gonna do it, you gotta do it.
You know what you could do, right?
What's that?
So you could think of one piece from your museum and then try to go back and find out what was popular around the same time and try to do kind of like a throwback show. You could try to sell us on the Vamo V2.
Wait a minute, Pat. I know you were going to send the mod, but I thought the reason you didn't send the mod is because you decided to go ahead and buy another mod instead of sending it. Now you're saying you spent it on a car for your son. Well, you know what? You did a good thing for your son, Pat. So I wouldn't feel bad about that. Yeah, you have to live out without that mod for a little while now, but it's not going
But
anywhere, and we can always
but
get it fixed.
you
So
got a car for what you were gonna spend on a mod. That's a damn good deal,
that
Pat. I
right?
mean, you know.
Well, he spent every cent on a car, so yeah,
Yeah.
he spent all the dollars. Dom Long, hello, welcome. Um, yeah,
IKEA.
IKEA. I don't know. Do they have Kias over there
They
or
probably
Prius?
do, but they're probably called something else.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. You'll see cars over there that are like the same thing over here with just a different name. It's like, really? Come on, that's a
Hmm.
freaking Ford Fiat.
Oh, we got cars here that it's the same car. They just got a different name.
True, true.
You know, the Mercury Marquis and the Ford Taurus were the same freaking car.
Ford Tempo, Ford Taurus, Mercury Marquis. Yeah, Mercury Marquis, Ford Taurus. Yeah, those two were the same.
I know they were. That's why I said that.
I know, but there's
It's
another
a
two.
rhetorical question.
Ah,
The Plymouth
the Ford
Laser and the
Mustang
Mitsubishi
and the
Eclipse were the
Mercury
same car too.
Capri. Those two really got on my nerves because they both were like very identical to, and that was back in the '80s. That style Mustang,
Yeah.
the Mercury Capri. Would you rather have a Mustang or a Capri? I mean, come on. They look the same. They have the same motor,
The Mustang.
body parts almost
Well,
identical except for the
16-year-old
grill.
girls got the Capri.
Yeah.
Toyota Corolla. See, yeah, what's a Corolla Luna? We've got Corollas, but I don't know what a
Yeah,
Corolla is.
we got the Toyota Corolla over here.
Yeah, mine's a Toyota, but it's a Scion, but not one of those goofy looking weird square shoebox Scions. It's a coupe. It looks like a normal car, not those ugly ones. I don't like the ugly ones. You know what I'm talking about, the square ones. Square
Oh, the
Scions.
Scion XB.
Yeah, I don't like them.
Yeah, those are little toaster boxes.
Yeah, I don't like them.
I really want this cold to go away.
My Scion is not a piece of junk. Bite me.
Is the virus we have widespread? Even aliens? I don't know. I know that Patrick and myself both have it intensely. Munchkin just got this newest one. I don't know if she had the old one ever, but she got
Yeah,
the
for like
newest.
a day or two.
Yeah.
Saw a Facebook post where they were saying one of the local schools had like 100 kids out the other day because of flu-like symptoms. So yeah, it's going around.
Well, see, my immune system used to be high to that when my kids were young because they would bring home colds all the time.
Right.
But yeah, and I never got sick from it. But now that I'm getting older, and my immune system hadn't had to worry about that for a while, and I get hit with the slightest little flu, and it hits me like a rock apparently, because
Not either that or you and Patrick got some weird mutated version because both of it's unusual that you both were sick for so long.
yeah,
Unless you just kept passing that shit back and forth to each other. I don't know.
that's why I said it can't be from vaping because, well, if it was because of vaping, then Patrick would not be sick anymore because he was a smoker. But now Patrick has been vaping for 1 week straight now, and I think he's only had 2 cigarettes the entire week, which is
Yeah.
freaking awesome.
Well, and
So,
he couldn't even vape for a couple days either.
right. So, hopefully, that's a good thing for him. So he's trying
Yeah.
to not smoke. That was his New Year's thing. I think he was trying to get off the cigarettes. It's so weird when they go outside and smoke and they come back in and you can smell that cigarette. It's like, oh God,
Mm-hmm.
don't bring in that cigarette smell. It sucks. Dadgummit.
Cough it up. What e-liquid did he quit on? He had his own, but he had him mix up some 0 milligram Nilla nuts for him,
There
and
you go.
that's
That's
been vaping.
exactly what he used. 0 milligram Nilla nuts. And the reason he was using 0 milligram is because he had a nicotine patch,
Hmm.
and he didn't want to vape a milligram juice, which I can understand that. You don't want to be having like a 21. What are the patches? 21 milligram? Yeah, the
I have no
strongest
idea.
ones. Yeah, they got
Never
the
used a
strongest ones are
nicotine
21
patch.
milligrams. Then the ones below that are 14 milligrams, and then you progress down. So it's 21, 14, 7, 3, or 0. I don't remember. But so if he had a 21 milligram on, then he vapes 6 milligram on top of that, he would be dizzy. Because I tried that when I first started vaping, and um, if you have that nicotine plus the patch, it will make you nauseous. You will get a
I don't know. Look,
nicotine.
when
Ugh.
Patrick was adding nicotine to his juice to make it stronger because he didn't vape 3 like I had, right?
Uh huh.
I showed him where the calculators were and told him how to figure out how much to add to the bottle.
Oh,
No, he just go pull up a little bit of 100 milligrams, squirt it right in the bottle, shake it up, and go, well, I'll stop vaping it if I get dizzy. And I'm like, all right, if you die, it's not my fault because I told you what to do. So he's got a
damn.
pretty high tolerance for nicotine. Um, I don't think a nicotine patch and some 6 milligram juice would have done a damn thing to him, to be honest with you.
That I mean, I'm just going by what he said. So I was like, all right, well, that makes sense. So I made him some 0 milligram. I only made him 30 ml bottles, so he's probably gonna be wanting some more really soon, because he's dripping. And
Ford Escorts are tiny here, though, King Cobra. How small are they over there?
my juice's baby oil makes a lot of smoke. There you go, Craig.
Yeah, that probably doesn't taste very good.
Yeah, Craig is a paramotor pilot.
All right, so you use baby oil. Do you use the scented baby oil? Does it really make a difference? Well, who's that we were
But
watching where he said they got lavender baby oil, and could actually smell it.
I think that was Tucker Got. If it was Tucker Got, that makes sense because he's gonna push everything to the limit. That whole video he did of him flying to McDonald's is what boosted him, and
Well, you would fly your ass to McDonald's if you
oh,
could.
I would have did it in a minute if I had one of the machines. I would have did it before he did. I just don't
Be like,
have
I'm going
the.
to 7-Eleven now. What do y'all need?
Um,
It
so
all smells good.
flavored cotton is a thing. Oh my goodness, DeMillan. I hope not. Maybe if they could. How would they even
Pre-juiced
flavor the
cotton.
cotton? That doesn't make any sense. We're flavoring the cotton when we put e-juice on it. What difference does that make?
That's weird.
Um, Pat, Cham. I don't know about
It's
Champix, but
Champix.
Chantix.
It's same thing. It's
Oh,
different name over there.
I know
Just
it
like the
makes folks
cars.
go crazy. From the people that I know that's taken Chantix, it
Hmm.
they got suicidal thoughts, deep depression, just
Hey,
crazy
Moose.
stuff. Better than T-shirt
Suicidal and
flavored.
homicidal. Yeah.
There you go, DeMillan. Better than T-shirt flavored.
I don't know. I think I prefer to flavor my own cotton.
Well,
Um,
that's what I'm saying. I think that was. I don't know if DeMillan was being smart or what, but yeah, that's what we're doing. We're
I'm
putting
sure it's up there.
flavor on cotton. So it's
Somebody's tried to come up with that idea,
if they try to come up with flavored cotton, I'm like, really? That's exactly what I'm doing is putting flavor on my cotton.
right?
So
Now, you know what I'm surprised they don't have yet? You know how they have the shoestring wicks, right?
yeah.
I'm surprised they don't have pre-wetted shoestring wicks that come in like the little foil pouches, and all you got to do is open it and it's already juiced. You just got to slide it in there and clip it, and it's all ready to go.
What? Yeah. What's that gonna last? 2 or 3 hits, and then
That
it's
doesn't matter how impractical it is. I'm surprised somebody hasn't come up with it yet.
oh
Keep these for in your. I'm not gonna lie. I'd probably keep a couple in my car just in case
I'm just
emergencies or
saying.
something. You can get 4 or 5 hits off of them before they dry out. I mean, a lot of the stuff that people come up with is not very
Flavored
practical.
cotton is like having a flavored gasoline tank. You're already going to have gasoline in the damn tank anyway. Why would you have a flavored gasoline tank? I'm just saying. It's the same damn thing.
Scented.
Scented.
Yeah.
Well, when you
I
put
mean,
gas in there, it's going to be
why would
scented.
a gas tank be flavored?
Well, I'm saying flavored cotton in a bottle of VG. That does not make any sense.
There's no. I mean, unless they're gonna coat the cotton in like a powder that won't rinse off somehow. I
Unless
mean,
they can grow the cotton out of the ground with flavoring built into it, I don't see it.
Well, Pat, it's safe because the FDA says not that many people have died because of it, and they consider it a greater good. And they think that way because they're getting paid to think that way. So, yeah, we all know Chantix is the devil, and should be removed entirely from the medical marketplace. But that's not how it works in the great United States. So it won't happen.
I'm gonna
Ever.
have to take that Coily Tool link down. I don't want to get struck 18,000 times.
That could be for that has nothing to do with vaping. That's with making conductive coils. You can do other stuff with them.
True, but I thought it was links. Period. Well, I don't know. I don't know. There have been reports today that the workforce in China won't be back to work for another month. I think we'll be vaping the same devices for quite a while. Even aliens, I agree. I already knew that this virus in China was going to really set things back. So, as far as reviews and all that type stuff goes, that these big reviewers were getting, that's gonna come to a stop. So, either they're going to catch up to the queue that they had. Oh, I'm so backlogged. So now they can get all that done, or they can go back and actually thoroughly review something that they just blew through and just didn't even give it a second look.
If I remember correctly, I think it is. Chantix is a failed antidepressant that happened to have the benefit of some people quit smoking while they were on it. It made them lose the taste to smoke. So instead of a failed antidepressant, they just market it as a quit smoking drug instead. Like
That's pretty
Wellbutrin.
cool, DeMillan. It
We'll
looks like it's a
prescribe
waste of
Wellbutrin to quit
material, though.
smoking, and it's an antidepressant.
That's awful thick. DeMillan posted us. It's a 18650 battery stand, right? And it's got 6 slots for your low batteries, and then the other 6 are fully charged. Or it says charged. But it looks like a lot of material. And if you're going to be 3D printing something, I mean, you're not going to use a whole spool on that, obviously.
I don't think
but
we have.
Takes 6 hours.
Station.
That's not bad. That's not bad to print. I forgot DeMillan had a 3D printer. Mine is still next to the bed in a box.
It's right there.
Hadn't even pulled it out yet. I could probably see. I'm scared to pull it out down here because the kids will mess with it. If you barely bump it, it throws it out of alignment.
You're not pulling anything else out until you fix that corner back there.
What's wrong with the corner?
Half that shit sitting there you don't touch, so it doesn't need to be there. If you want to put the 3D printer down there, it can go in that corner. Something else will have to go out in the garage.
Yum.
Yeah, I know. It sucks. You can't have all your belongings in one location at the same time, dear.
That's what they call home.
Not in one corner. You can have it in the same building, just not in one corner of the house.
That's what we do in Fallout. We put everything in one little spot on the whole map. So I'm trying to put everything in one little spot.
You're like a ferret. That's with your stash of shit under the couch. You just drag everything back to your to your hole and just hoard over it.
I'm a ferret. 3D print all the
Ferret or
shells. There you go, Dorothy. I'm gonna
crab with
3D
all
print
his
all the shells.
shiny things.
That's 3D printed right next to the scuba's tag, but you can't really
Yes,
see.
Harry.
But
Hi. How you
I've
doing?
used those. I used them today to get a good bit of the tanks off
More
the.
efficient if he has all of his stuff handy. Do
I
not
thought,
encourage him.
yeah, my hair is very long right now, Tetley man.
It's not that long.
Yes, it needs to be cut.
No, it's not. Can you put it in a ponytail?
Yes.
No.
Give me a rubber band.
It's in my hair right now. But
My hair is long enough to go in a ponytail.
somebody
almost.
give him a hair tie down there. I want to see it. Look like an old hippie.
What is the aircraft behind me? King Cobra, that actually came from Hobby Lobby about 7 years ago.
Hell no, Don. This thing still tries to hurl me onto the floor every now and then.
It took me a while to find a good one because most of them were bent up. This one's going to be very dusty and dirty, but yeah. This is all tin. It's pretty cool though. I mean, I liked it. So I think it was like $20 when I bought it there. Yeah, this is dirty. It needs to be clean. I wish it was a paramotor.
Well, it wouldn't fit up on top of there if it was.
I like to call that a biplane. It is a biplane, John Q. I just, you know.
You can't 3D print a new chair. The base of the chair where the wheel goes in is snapped.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, it's snapped on the actual mount itself. If it was, because if it was just the wheels, I got spare wheels. I got a whole nother chair down here. The wheels would just snap out of this one and go in that one, but the actual bracket, the female hole.
Then that
is
chair would
busted.
try to fling me onto the
Yeah,
floor.
but you use which one's the better chair, and that's it. And you know we can get another chair. It ain't that hard. So
Yeah, we don't need any more chairs. we don't need any more chairs.
duct tape and baling wire. There you go. I think she's suffering up there because she don't have a drink, and I really don't think I'm gonna drink all that. I got one drink, and I barely even
I'm suffering because I don't have a drink.
yeah. And I
kind of would like one, but I'm not.
you can come make one, because
Okay, John Q, here's the thing. There's really nothing wrong with either chair as far as the back support, the sides, it's just the busted wheel. So I'm not going to spend $90 on another chair just because of a busted wheel. I'll just continue to complain at him every time this one tried to throw me on the floor.
Okay, Al, that will work. Scuba's hang out on the back, and it's got to say Scuba's nuts on the front. I'm just saying. I don't know.
You can make those little jammies with the butt flap and put Scuba's hangout on the back.
That would be freaking hilarious.
Yeah. Just take the other wheels off. That's a good idea, though.
Oh yeah,
Never
just
thought
make it
about that.
flat. Yeah,
because it don't fucking roll. It's
you
on
don't move
carpet.
the chair,
so-
right? You don't move the chair.
Only when it tries to throw me onto the floor. I like
Make
the
a
way-
wheel for the chair.
Good idea.
I'm a lazy asshole. Okay, Pat, I'll give you that. I'm a little lazy, and the only reason I don't like doing stuff when it's cooler outside. When it gets back in the 70s, she ain't gonna be able to find me because I'm not gonna be in the house anymore.
Because then it's hot. I need to wait until it cools down a little bit outside.
That may be true too, but that's besides the point. No, I like
Full of shit.
the middle. If it stays in the 70s, man, that's perfect temperature.
It's got
for me.
to be 69.9 degrees with 54%
No,
humidity.
74.
That's
I like
perfect.
74 degrees. That's my thing. That's perfect temperature for me. I go outside.
You got like 3 days to do
T-shirt.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go to Walmart and take 4 wheels off the trolley. Oh my God, trolley? You mean shopping cart? He calls it a trolley.
Well, I like the fact that he thinks all 4 wheels on the Walmart shopping cart are going to work to begin with, but
They won't. Yeah, you're
yeah,
not.
no,
They
one
don't
of them
come
won't
off.
spin. The other one's pointed in the wrong direction the whole time.
Let me get the ice.
And he just abandons me. That's the bullshit.
I
They
can
got
do that
tamper.
now.
How do you know they got tamper-proof bolts, Scorpio? You've been trying to steal the wheels off the shopping carts. No, the chair itself is fine. And I don't. I'm sure he can hear me, but I made him throw out a whole bunch of extra chairs and bases because um, you don't need to keep 1,000 chairs for extra parts. So I can already hear him now. Well, if you would have let me keep all that shit, I would have had the parts to fix it with no problem. So no, I'm just gonna sit in the chair with a broken fucking wheel, and I'm gonna like it. It's just the way it is.
You already made me throw out my damn entire living room furniture.
I, yes, I
Just
did.
saying.
I did. Yeah, and it
And
because
half
it
the
was
other
all
shit I own.
it was torn up and beat to shit, and it
We need a
needed to
tip
go.
for bring
There
back
was
storage.
there
I
was
was
no
gonna put
room
some
for it.
stuff back in the van. We didn't grab nothing. Well, yeah, we
We
did. We grabbed
did.
like 3 or 4 things.
What else were you gonna grab out of there?
I don't know what I was gonna grab out of there. I got my. The main thing is I got my photos, which I was.
Hmm.
That was. If I wouldn't have got that, I'd been really upset. Other than
Hmm.
that, there's not a lot in there I gotta have. I mean,
There's
the
nothing in there that you
compressor. That
had to have,
compressor is the quietest compressor I've ever heard on the planet.
and you will always have that memory of your
That's
compressor.
messed up. You will always have the memory of that compressor.
How long was it in storage? When was the last time you heard that quiet ass compressor run?
The, okay, the only reason it was in storage is because I didn't have nowhere to put it.
When was the last time you used it?
At the house before that one. I
So
don't think I used
eight
it at that
years
house.
ago?
Yeah, about 8 years ago. It's but it's still fine. There's nothing wrong with it.
I didn't say there was.
In October 1989. Thanks, Dom Long. Damn. No, it's not that old.
I understand it was expensive and
It's
it was
like a
nice,
100 gallon.
but
It's a 120 gallon compressor. It's a 2 belt, and I think the
it
actual
was not
motor's made of
something
lead
people
because it
just
weighs a
keep in their
metric ton.
fucking garage.
You need a compressor so bad. Yeah, Wally. I wish. I mean, it's in Georgia now. The fees and all that are like out of control expensive. It's a 220 volt. It's not. You can't plug that into 110. Yes, it is belt driven. 2 belts actually. I only have 1 belt on it, but it works fine with one. But it's supposed to have 2 belts, and the damn thing is quiet. It's like pop, 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 pop. You can't even hear it run. And then when it's full of air, you can work on a car for like 30 minutes before it ever turns back on because it's that efficient. But yeah, Scorp, I think it's 100 to 120 gallon. I can't remember.
This thing is huge.
It's big.
It's not
It's
an
big.
at-home size compressor by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah, Jazzy, it's like that everywhere, man. We're losing lots of people, dude. If it's
Hmm.
not to death, it's to them just not
Well,
broadcasting
we're
anymore.
getting older. It's going to happen more often.
Yeah, but I don't like seeing people go.
Well,
I get in
no, I mean,
habits.
no, it
I
doesn't.
get in a
No.
habit of doing this one thing, and it should always be like that. It shouldn't change,
Yeah. Well.
but it does. It does.
Hmm. So you gonna tell everybody what happened to you before your show
What happened to me?
and the cause for?
Oh man. Okay. So right before my show started tonight, I felt a little tired, so I went upstairs and laid down in that bed that's right behind her. Katie decided to bring her boa constrictor in there. And I told y'all, I'm not afraid of snakes. Snakes don't bother me. It's the tarantula I really didn't want to mess with. So Munchkin came in there, laid down. She was messing with the snake. So I got the snake from Munchkin and I didn't even have the snake for like 30 seconds and was watching the snake move around. And then all of a sudden the snake started just peeing all over my ass. Psst. I was like, are you serious right now? Take this fucking snake. Take it. Take it. So
Yeah.
So she took the snake away. But yeah, the snake peed all over me. Damn snake.
Yeah, well, all over him and all over the bed. So, yeah, I got to wash the mattress pad, the comforter, everything. So Katie proceeds to take the pissing snake into the bathroom and, like, holds him over the toilet. So he's done, or so she thinks. So she sets him on the counter to clean up the snake poo.
Who just died that was 103?
Kirk Douglas.
Kirk
And
Douglas.
apparently the snake shit in the sink. But I saw this, and it did not look like, a snake turd. It looked like somebody took a dump in the sink. That's a very healthy snake.
Can you believe that? I did not know Kirk Douglas was that old. I've watched him in many a movie. And I'm like, I saw the picture of him. I'm like, holy crap. I did not know he was 103 years old.
Well, they said on the radio, they're like, no cause of death has been announced. And I'm like, the cause of death is he was 103. What more do you need to know?
Right?
Old as fuck. That's the cause of death. I mean, it just, your body's like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm not doing this anymore.
Because you never know cause of death. I mean, yeah, it could be 103.
Well, I mean, that would suck if the cause of death, he fell off a ladder at 103 or got struck by lightning or choked to death on a grapefruit. I mean, that would suck to be 103 and go out like that. But yeah.
And yeah, well, Dom Long, that's the thing. Like all the major comedians and stuff that we grew up with through our teenage and 20s and 30s, are all just dying off, and we're still here.
Wrong Douglas.
Kirk
was Michael Douglas's father.
Yeah. Yeah, Kirk Douglas. It's just, daggone, man. I've watched so many comedians die, including Robin Williams. It's like, holy moly, man.
I miss Mitch Hedberg.
Mitch Hedberg he had his own style that was freaking really good. And it seems like that he should have got a lot more recognition than he did. He got more recognized after he passed than while he was a comedian, I think.
You think so?
Yeah. I think he's more well known now than he was while he was a comedian.
I don't know.
You don't know? I mean, because people look up Mitch Hedberg even now.
Well, I don't know, because I knew who Mitch Hedberg was, so I don't,
Oh, okay. Richard Pryor.
So I was already looking him up.
Oh, man. John Candy. Chris Farley.
Oh, you mean Dolly Parton? Dolly Parton's not that old. Are you naming off dead comedians?
Yeah, go ahead. Or actors in general. John Ritter. Wow. Yeah.
That was a while back.
Yeah, John Ritter's. That was like what
Ralphie
kicked
May.
it off. Oh, don't remind me.
And John Panette.
Wait a minute, John Panette
Sam
died too?
Kinison. John Panette died like a couple years ago, yeah.
Damn, I didn't know he died too.
Yeah.
Wait, who'd you say before John Panette?
Ralphie May.
Yeah, see, Ralphie May.
I mean, is any of us really surprised that Ralphie May died, though?
No, I'm not surprised at it, but I went and watched one of his shows, and I got to say, the man went above and beyond for his show. You know, you pay whatever it was,
Hmm.
$46 to $54 for a ticket, right? And they had a
That's it?
yeah, they had a
Oh.
like 6 to 8 o'clock show, and then they had an 8 to 10 show, and he was late. Okay, so
Hmm.
our show didn't start till 9 or something like that. So when we actually got into the show, he went and did his entire act, and he goes, "You know what? I was late. I owe you guys some time, so I'm just going to keep up here and I'm just going to keep telling jokes." That man told jokes for like almost a straight 3 hours
Damn.
before we left. Yeah, he was just, and it was hilarious the entire time. Then even after that, got off the stage. You know he's tired because how much he weighs.
Right,
Got
right.
out, shook everybody's hand. I took pictures with him. Great guy, man. Great guy. It's sad to see Ralphie gone. But yeah, he was
I've never
funny.
actually gone to I mean I've gone to see stand-up comedians, but they were not anybody. I mean, they're your run of the mill comedy club comedians.
Ah, even aliens, you would be surprised that I rarely watch TV. You know what I watch 99% of the time? YouTube.
Hmm.
I rarely
I
watch TV at all.
I'm not. I don't get into Walking Dead.
I have seen,
Too much drama, not enough zombies.
as far as my major shows that I've been to see the Blue Collar Comedy Tour guys,
Hmm.
except I didn't see all of them. I went when it was just Jeff Foxworthy and Larry the Cable Guy, I think. I think they brought out Bill Engvall for a minute.
Hmm.
I also have been to see Jeff Dunham, you know, the ventriloquist,
Jeff
and
Dunham. Hmm.
Ralphie May. I think that's it. Well, I've been to see David Copperfield. You know what's weird on the
That's
David
not a
Copperfield?
comedian.
Well, it's a magician, but still, when we got our seats for David Copperfield, we were way back in the middle, and they came and got us, and were like, "Would y'all like better seats?" And I was like, Sure, I guess." They put us
Damn.
front row, like right there. And I'm sitting there trying to see how he does some of these tricks. And no, you can't. You can't see crap.
YouTube TV, $50 a month for 70 channels.
Oh, if you got to see John, if you got to see Robin, if you got to see John Q, that would be awesome, John Q.
Mm-mm.
No, if you got to see Robin Williams live, that would be. I envy you for you being able to see that. I wish I could have been there.
Well, I mean, he watches actual shows on YouTube though, too. Not,
Yeah, I
you know.
watch. Yeah, I
Yeah.
watch shows on YouTube. I'll go and watch. You know, like
I do miss having cable though. You know how long it's been since I've come in and plopped my ass on the couch and just started flipping channels? A long fucking time, like 3 years, long time, long time.
no, I will get on Netflix and stuff and watch some shows, but I just haven't got into it lately. I'm more about the what's going on now type stuff, and
Fallen into a Fallout hole, so he
but
watches Fallout videos.
I am missing a new movie that came out that she
Mm-hmm.
knows about,
I
and
do. Yeah.
I'm tempted to go watch it using another program, which I know I could go watch it right now, but I'm trying to resist because I don't want to watch it until I get to see a good copy because I've seen all the other bad boys and I want to see the new one. Oh, you got YouTube TV? How do you like YouTube TV, DeMillan? They freaking try to make me buy it every 2 days. Because to be able to get AB, you know, all the local channels and stuff, that would be pretty neat.
Yeah, just be able to watch TV would no, not even to watch
That's
TV.
why I'm sick because I watch the news. There you go, big
Just
cop.
being able to flip channels. I want to be able to flip channels.
It
Just so
works
I can go
great. Lots
nothing's
of
on and
binge.
switch back over to Netflix.
Well, this is the thing. Does it have? Does YouTube have like live show? Like if I go to ABC and say, I know the Big Bang Theory's over. Say the Big Bang Theory was on ABC. Would it be showing on ABC on YouTube if you were paying for YouTube TV? That's what I'm wondering. Or do you have to watch the replay the next 2 or 3 days later, they have all the live TV. Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty cool.
So, do you get to watch it live, or is it live TV on an hour and a half delay?
Dom Long, I love Big Bang Theory, man. That was my show, man. Loved Big
I
Bang
never
Theory.
watched the end of it.
You never watched? Yeah, I don't think I did either. But that's because I was in the middle of a big thing. So, yes, it's live. Shake my head. Listen
Well,
here,
no, I
dumb
mean, we have
ass.
live on the. What is it that we have on here? That says it's live, but it's not live. It's delayed. So you can watch live TV from earlier that day.
That's why it's called live TV. Here's
Tony,
Captain Dumbass himself trying to
right?
explain to us how electronic. How'd y'all like electricity down there in Alabama there, Tony? How's all them lights and stuff treating you? Isn't that neat how they twinkle and stuff? Jesus, telling us how freaking YouTube works.
That's what we have is Netflix and Prime.
Yeah.
I just would be nice to just be able to, and I don't watch the local news, and then I like the Discovery Channel and the History Channel and stuff. I like watching shows like the American Pickers and shit like that. Not.
Well,
I don't watch like prime time adult drama series, and I don't watch that.
I had Hulu because I had Spotify. When you have Spotify, you automatically get Hulu. I just recently canceled my Spotify after having that for like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years. I canceled my Spotify, so they just canceled my Hulu, but I never watched Hulu. I never did. It didn't have the shows. I mean, Netflix has way better shows than Hulu does, in my opinion. I mean, maybe somebody else disagrees and they like Hulu better, but I think Netflix is way better. Now, Disney Plus is pretty good, but I'm not paying for that either.
It didn't have a whole lot of. I mean, it had a lot of movies, but
20
didn't
minutes
have a whole lot that I
long.
had seen.
Even Aliens, this is my problem. If the new Star Wars ride is 20 minutes long, I can't even imagine the wait for that ride. If it 20 minutes long, how could a ride be that long?
Well, if it's like one of the ones that I went to Epcot Center, it's almost like a show
Well, that's the way
that you watch
Terminator
while in a little buggy thing going
in
through.
Islands of Adventure when down in Florida, the Terminator 3D. That freaking show is off the chain, and that's about a 20-minute show. But you're sitting in a seat in an auditorium that's not only a moving picture, but also live actors on stage, and robots on the side, and it's all 3D, and it is really cool. It's probably very similar to that, but Star Wars. Bet you it's the same. It's a Small World was 3 hours long. John Q, you're supposed to get off the boat when it comes back to the front. Search it on YouTube. Even alien. Yeah, I'll search for it even. That's crazy.
You want your e-ticket back?
Wait a
No,
minute.
you get a refund. What?
I forgot. I mean, if y'all haven't typed in chat in the last little while. Let's see. Configuration. There it is. There's 10 million scuba bucks.
Caitlin was praising her snake for peeing on us.
Yeah, that snake peed longer than some 60-year-old guys do. Hey, Lead Pipe, how's it going, bud?
Hey, Lead Pipe. I'm just glad she got him out of here before
So,
the rest of it.
Lead Pipe officially does not cast on VU anymore, right?
I don't know. That's what I heard.
I'm just wondering because I think I don't know if he's casting over on iVlog or not, but okay, correct. I think it's I want to toot my own horn on the whole VU Live
No,
crumbling to the ground. Screw
behave.
you, VU Live, for everything you did to me, you piece of shit. Okay,
All right. Well, there you
I just got to get that point.
go. There. Got to throw that one in there for good measure.
Fucking VU Live.
Do you
And
feel
their
better now?
one and only show that they have now, which is probably going to end up being 0 shows. Yes. I want to see it be 0 shows.
The schedule's still up.
Tell me more, please. Listen here,
There's not enough
dumbass.
alcohol to
Dumbass,
start that rant.
if you want to come on, you can come on here anytime you feel like it. You understand? Wait, I need to talk Alabama to you. I do it. I do it. There you go, Tony. Ain't nothing but a link right there. The link right there. You can click on it. It'll take you right on the chat and bring it right in here. You can talk with us just like all the other folks in there.
Yeah, Pat, they pee. Well, usually they don't pee and just pee. It all comes out all at once. He apparently timed his just right to where he pissed on him and then shit in the bathroom sink. So, yeah,
Why hate VU
it took
not
him a
so
little while.
live? John Q, have you been under the rabbit hole?
Under the rabbit hole. He is just trying to goad you into
he wants me to get riled up. Okay,
He
yeah.
does. Yeah.
I'm not doing
There's
that.
not enough alcohol for that.
No, there's not.
No.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Come on, dumbass.
Yeah, Brett, come
Ain't
on,
dumbass.
dummy, come on, y'all. I can fix the
Yeah.
window anytime. Let me get some Windex.
I'll even mute out so
I will fix
so
it just
y'all
for
can,
you,
y'all
Tony.
can
You
talk
can
while
come
I
on
go
here. And
get our shit out the washer.
I won't even put no memes up of you on the screen like 3 Dog does.
Well, we don't have Tony in a tutu ready on access. You're
said,
killing Tandy's brain cells.
I'm way stupider now.
Mhm.
Oh my goodness. Oh. Tony's good, folks. Oh, it's okay,
Is he?
Ruben.
Hi,
You
Ruben.
didn't miss a lot. We have just been.
What now? What the hell were you talking about?
There he is. I hear him.
No, you hearing me? I ain't getting on. I got kids.
I thought I was hearing Scuba and an echo.
No, the hell you ain't hearing Scuba, man. I'll kiss my ass.
There's
You
that
wish.
voice. I've been longing to hear that voice for so long.
What? No. Why?
Why?
Because they don't
Why?
play Hee Haw no more on TV.
Mhm.
Well, you can't say that, but I will turn mine down. I just flipped you off. I just want you to know that.
Hee Haw used to be a good show back in the 70s.
Wait a minute. Yeah, well, it was. It's a good show then. It's still a good show in the reruns.
That's true. That's
Kiss
true.
my ass. So how do I know tech shit about streaming services and you don't?
Well, because I don't pay for said streaming service. I mean, I know YouTube had their own live because I get live T different ways. I don't have to go through YouTube.
Well, I can't too, but I can get. I just decided I want to support the streaming service that I like. I
Right.
get. So I do that with live TV, but you get live TV, and yes, it's there as it's happening.
Now, see, and the reason I asked that, Tony, is because one of the things is it on Prime Video or through the Fire Stick? I can't remember. One of these fucking services says live TV, so it'll take you to like ABC Live or ABC Live, but it's not actually live. It's replays of live shit from earlier.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, that's the reason why I know Hulu's got live services that as it's happening, it's live.
Well,
And the
right.
Sling TV does, but they don't have local channels.
Right. That's what I'm. Okay, now this is the thing. So, say you have YouTube, right? And you want to watch ABC, and the news comes on at 6 p.m. What news are you watching? Is it California news, New York news? Where the heck?
Well, that's the reason. That's the reason why I subscribe to. I get local channels because I still watch my local channels, and I get my local news plus ABC, which I don't watch, CBS, which I don't watch. I get my news source by reading.
I see.
So,
Huh.
you know, but yeah, it's live.
Well, that's cool. I mean, the problem is
But
we don't watch a lot of live TV.
I don't either. I don't either. I really don't. But when I want to, I can. So I pay. And listen, when I was paying $120 something for cable, I don't mind paying about 50, or maybe almost 60 now.
Yeah. Well, I can't blame you
Hulu,
there.
Hulu's about $60 now.
Damn.
But I like it because listen, I watch football and I watch college and pros, and so I get turned that on.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
it's a sports thing. Well, see, I don't watch it. If you catch me
Uh,
watching a football game, it must be
you're,
Super
you're
Bowl.
drunk.
I didn't even
You're
watch
drunk.
the Super Bowl this year. I didn't even watch any of it, not even the commercials. So
Uh,
I,
well,
it's just me. I mean, most people. I've never missed a Super Bowl. I usually watch it just for the commercials, but I didn't even watch it at all this year.
I did. I watched the. That was the first probably program I watched all year.
Wow.
I'm more in the college,
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
but that. Now, tell me more. What happened with the uh, what VC or whoever it is? Are they finally getting the stake to the heart?
VU Live.
Yeah.
VU Live has no shows now. Zero. The
You
only
you remember when it was something? What was it? It wouldn't. Hell, it wouldn't. What, 2 years ago?
yeah.
I mean, everybody was doing stuff.
Oh yeah. I mean, what 2 maybe 3 years ago, there was not room on the schedule for you to do a show,
No,
and it's all gone now. And
what the hell happened?
you know what happened?
I'm just no, seriously. I had my problems.
Yeah.
And my problems. Listen, I'm not. They gave me a start. There was some of the people there. It was earlier. It was when Nova, and I got
Yeah.
my start.
Yeah.
And we were on Bond TV. What is it? Was it Bond TV or?
Vapors,
Live,
vapors.tv,
Vapors
Vaughn,
TV.
I
Vaughn
don't.
TV.
Yeah, we was on that. That's when I remember it. That was back when it was fun.
Yeah.
I come in and usually come in to cuss somebody out, call everybody dumbasses. Didn't I've done my show bypass, and
Yeah.
I keep it on in the background, but I'm usually doing other stuff.
Yeah. Well, it's just so weird. I mean, in the VC lead pipe, I'm not on VC. I haven't. I put a link in chat, lead pipe. If you're trying to call in, man, you're more than welcome. If you would like, I can post the
Yeah,
link again. There you go.
I just don't want to get on camera.
No, that's
That's
fine.
fine.
Um,
You don't mind, then you don't have to
what was I
resize
just
his
talking
windows.
about? Son of a bitch. I don't know.
Vapors TV.
It was
On.
that was back when it was fun. I'll say that.
Well, what I was trying to say is, back then, it was a point where there was so many. It was all about vape networks. There was like 15, 20 vape networks, and there was
Yeah, but
always a
that's when
channel that
it
you
was
could
all
switch.
new and everybody had all these different products that they wanted you to and not even push, but just remember you remember when it was new and you'd go to a
Oh,
channel and they'd be talking about juices and companies that you had
Oh
never
yeah.
even heard of before,
Oh
and
hell
so everything was new. Now there's nothing
yeah.
new, there's nothing more to talk about. No, I mean,
Well, how far else they can do? Slight upgrades. But listen, we've got. Remember when we started? What
right.
we banked on?
Should I
Yeah.
remember
I
when
mean,
I
the
spent the
punching.
money on the Pravari? I was like, this is literally the
Yeah,
only thing I'll ever need. I'm not
yes,
spending
yes,
more money. This is
yes,
it.
yes, yeah, yeah. Well, how'd that work out for you?
Yeah. I
Oh yeah,
still have
it worked
it.
out great for me. I'll never need the main one that I told myself that I would never need when I bought that ZNA, which
ZMA, what the hell is a ZMA? Listen, you bought so damn many of them, Scuba. I cannot keep up.
I'll show you
Are you talking about the DNA? Are you
The
talking
this
about Zen?
Zen. No, the
Yeah.
the
ZNA.
Zen
Oh yeah.
ZNA.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. The 20-watt one, and then they got upgraded to the 40.
This is a 30 watt. This is the 30. They did a one before this, but this was their first Zen coded DNA
I got one.
device. And I said, you know what? I'll never need more than
Yeah.
30 watts. I'm never gonna need more than 30
And
watts.
you were vaping a 1.5 ohm coil, so
Internal
you would
heating.
never need another coil in your life, would you, Scoop?
That's
That was
right. That's
perfect.
right.
It was perfect.
And
And we got the chasers and stuff, and now guess what? He's back to same shit we started out with.
yeah.
Look, yeah, it's exactly the same shit, but they put it where the coils can be baked lower. I see
Yeah.
it.
Do y'all remember when you weren't supposed to let your coils touch?
Oh my goodness.
You're wrapping a
Oh,
coil. Don't let the wraps touch, or you'll explode.
Oh.
Don't let it happen. It's dangerous.
Yeah. Listen. I don't even I don't even make coils anymore. I just buy them. They're cheaper. And I'm talking about pre-built.
I don't know if it's cheaper to buy pre-built, but it's
It is if you
easier.
don't know what you're doing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot damn easier if you don't. Listen, I'm making juice now. I make all my own juice now, and
Well,
this
there
is
you go.
about as that's
So you
about
can
as far.
splurge on good coils from
You
someone
know what?
else.
If you make your own
There you
juice, you save enough money to buy your own coils. That's the way I see it. If you make your own
Yeah.
juice, you're saving a ton because buying juice, that's where they make all their damn money is off this
Oh,
juice.
listen, I haven't bought juice in a while, and I went and bought a 60 mil of RY4. All right, this ain't for me. It's 12 milligrams. If you're somebody who's trying to get off.
Uh-huh.
All right, $18. I like to have a heart attack. I mean, but I went and bought it because I had to, because it was nothing. Because I don't have anything there, and I happen to be out of Nick right now, so I can't make any. And you know what? I've got a liter of base that I've already pre-mixed. It's set up there. We got all the nicotine in. All I got to do is shake it up and pour it out. I just mix my flavors, do that, and I'm done. So,
If
when
you
I
ran out of nicotine, you don't have enough damn nicotine. You better stock your ass up.
no, you know how much nicotine when I vape now?
No, I don't
Two,
know.
1.5.
1.5.
Oh, okay. You're down to 1.5. You got it down low.
Listen, I'm more in for the flavor. That's what it is. All my juices, I remember my desk where I had everything on my desk.
Yeah.
I've got pretty much every juice cloned, and I'm not trying. I've got one recipe.
Yeah.
The rest of it I kind of cloned because I knew what I wanted.
Yeah.
So everything I used to vape, I'm vaping now, but it's me making it now.
I see.
There you go. See if I can find a recipe for Mad Cat's kitty milk and the glass blueberry cake and maybe the sad boy strawberry cookie.
I will take the glass blueberry
I'd be good
cake.
for a while.
Give me that
I wouldn't
recipe.
need anything else.
I want the recipe for and they still make this, right? So I understand not having a recipe for this, but
Right.
Dorky Stud that Rip Trippers made that he no longer sells, I've asked them repeatedly for the recipe because they don't sell it anymore. They still won't give me the recipe. I'm like,
Okay, they hold it in their pocket.
y'all won't even
They
sell it.
Well, they
The Pair and the Pendulum. Wow, Billy, you're bringing back some Nevermore vape, which I still have. I still actually have 2 bottles of Pair and the Pendulum unopened because I know.
Did we find them?
Yeah.
I see. Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure I have the Pair and the Pendulum.
I toss everything back in the box because
Kay,
I think the bottle that I found up here was like damn near empty and it was black, so I threw it away.
Kay, well, there's 2 bottles that I have that are not damn near empty. They're full, and yeah, they're 6 milligram.
Oh,
I don't know what I did with all
I
that
got a
shit.
few things to get out. Now, since I'm actually speaking, John Q, F you, and Slappy, kiss my ass.
There you go.
Yes, I had to get those out. You know, 'cause
Go
I had
ahead.
not been watching. I hadn't been watching Chad at all. I forgot how to do this shit.
When I come to visit, we need to get into that. You do that, Billy. Come on. I'm in Virginia. I'm just right around the corner from you.
You know, now I forgot what I did with that box. Oh, is that it over there? I'll have to see if it's in there because I remember seeing it, but I don't remember if it was when we were going through the stuff downstairs or if it was the box up
You'll
here.
be up here soon? Okay, Billy. Hey, I look forward to seeing you, dude. Haven't seen you in a long time.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff you can, you can go and find. You just got to know where to look at. You just got to trust people that's already mixed some of this stuff up too.
Right.
So that's what I did. Because I found, you remember Daddy Hex?
Yeah, Daddy Hex.
I found something where I can work it, and I finally got it. I'm think I'm pretty close to having it down packed.
Pretty close. Yeah.
Yeah, it's still not quite there, but you know what? That's the fun of doing it.
I sent Tandy the last 2 bottles I had of Daddy Hex. I thought she was going to cry when I sent her them bottles. Because that's all
I think everybody did.
Hey, listen, well, I got screwed out of 2 120 in that deal because I didn't know it. You know, I just went and bought. And I didn't realize they had closed.
Oh, the Crackle.
Oh, yeah. Hey.
Perfection vapes. I remember that one.
And I vaped it like I was a god. You go, Tandy.
You know, I know this is probably a pretty unpopular opinion. I wasn't impressed with Liquid Luck. All of their flavors had a weird artificial taste to me. Like Daddy Hex had a weird.
Really? Daddy Hex
had a weird artificial strawberry to me. I didn't like it.
No. Well, my problem with Daddy Hex, and I said this from the start, it didn't have enough strawberry. It did not for me. I love strawberry.
It reminded me of that the strawberry pie filling you get in the clear plastic bag.
Don't be talking about strawberry pie filling right now because I'm sitting over here got one that was Tony's Tesla.
Speaking of which,
but that's what it reminded me of, but an artificial flavor of that.
I want a Krispy Kreme chocolate glazed donut.
Look, on payday, my ass is going. I'm going to stalk the Krispy Kreme. I want some chocolate glazed donuts.
We moved up in the world right here. There's going to be a Dunkin' Donuts.
Now, Dunkin' Donuts and Krispy Kreme are completely 2 different animals. They both have their place, but those are 2 different
Tony,
things.
you had to get the police force first before y'all got the donut shop.
Listen. Where I live at in the country, there is, believe me, there's police force out here.
There's a police force, both cars, both of them.
Well, no, there's no. I think there's 4. Listen, if there is one light. There is one light. But I live in the country. It's a town. But you go to Boaz where I used to live at, they have a force. It's not a huge one, but believe me, I've seen them enough. They were there.
They out there, huh?
Yeah, they out there.
They out there though.
Yeah, that's Mad Cat's Kitty Milk. That one, and see, what's weird is, so Kitty Milk is a strawberry milk, right? So was Mother's Milk by that one company.
Suicide Mom.
Mother's Milk tasted to me like strawberry milk that somebody left sit on the counter overnight. I didn't like that. Kitty Milk tasted like somebody sprinkled the strawberry quick powder directly on my coils. That shit was delicious.
I never got that from... everybody got on my. You got on my ass. Everybody got on my ass because I wouldn't make it. Pammy stayed on my ass all the time because I wouldn't make. I never got that. Listen, and you know me, I've got 4 strawberries up here.
Well, I mean, it's everybody tastes something different. Like, I mean, the Daddy X, people love that, and to me, it
Yeah.
tasted weirdly plasticky. So, I mean, your taste
Could have
buds
been their
Plasticky.
bottles too.
different,
Been
Yeah,
their
probably
bottles
the
too.
bottle.
That
Yeah.
was probably their
No,
bottle.
because
So
it was. I got all of them. I got the Lucky Penny. I got all of their different,
Hell,
and they all had the same
I still
weird
have
taste.
some liquid luck, but it's not
I
Daddy
know.
Hex. It's
So do I.
the blues,
I
the
haven't.
blueberry
I know
stuff.
that's the only thing I ever liked them. I bought it 120 mils at the time because it was the closest thing I found to. I don't know. You might know. You know, we used to have like a Dairy King or Dairy Queen down there, and you'd go get a milkshake.
Yeah,
Mine, I was gonna get a strawberry milkshake. That's what I was looking for. It
yeah,
kind of was like that. It was creamy like that. It just didn't have enough strawberry for much.
right.
I see.
So,
Hmm.
Hmm.
120 at a time. Tandy's like, I make
hey,
it by the
DeMillen,
gallon.
why not? Shit, DeMillen, what the hell? The hell, I was getting two of them. I was getting 120. I mean, 240 meals for $22. You damn right, I was buying that.
On
I
120.
was cheap.
Mad Catz was the first ever large bottle of juice that I got because I remember I messaged William and was like, "What is the biggest bottle I can buy?"
It was of what flavor?
Of
Of
kitty milk,
Kitty milk.
and
okay.
and he told me, he said, if you just order 4 120s, and I think it ended up getting a half a liter. So that was my
Yeah,
first like super sized bottle, and I killed
I
that
got
bottle.
that. I got that from with RYW4.
Yeah.
I mean, I love. Listen, I got some up here now. I love it, but I can't vape a tobacco vape at all anymore.
Really?
No, I can't.
See,
Tobacco
yeah,
sucks to
I
me.
tried to stay away from tobacco. I mean, I know when I first stopped smoking and went over to vaping, what I tried to do is I got it was a tobacco, but it was a sweet tobacco. I was trying to move towards the fruit bakery side, so this was a really sweet tobacco, which is what Dorky Stud was. It was perfect to fill the gap, and they don't make it anymore, and it pisses me off because I
Uh,
like to hit that every once in a while, and you can't get it anymore.
well, that stuff I used to. Cause I used to go to e-cig blends.
Mm-hmm.
You could build your own flavors. You know, had no thing in it, but I thought I'd like a little bit of this, a little bit of this, a little bit, and I mixed up a few of them. I had an apple tobacco that I just love from
Oh, EC
there.
Blends. That's the place that sold like the ashtray flavor and all that
Oh
weird shit.
shit, that was the cheapest damn shit. But
Yeah,
back when we started, listen, that was
that
probably
was
the only
great.
place.
That was, you could get all kinds of stuff there.
Oh yeah, you go through there and look at recipes from other people and order that shit. So it was cool.
Yeah.
Oh, Billy, you would hit me with that. The Shamrock Shake. Um, Big Bang. Big
Thank you,
Bang
Creed.
made that, Billy Crib. Big Bang, they have their own company there in Georgia. Big Bang made the Shamrock Shake. I don't know if they still make it.
What is that?
It's pretty good. It's a really good vape actually. But yeah, they make a Shamrock Shake.
You want to describe the flavor? I'm assuming it's like a mint chocolate chip.
Yeah, it's kind of like
Yeah,
a mint
yeah.
chocolate chip milkshake type
No.
Oh
thing.
yeah. Oh, now that would be good for about 30 meals.
For 30
Yeah, I
mils.
can't do
Yeah.
mint. Like, yeah,
Because after about 30 meals, I would get tired of the mint.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Well, I
I,
wouldn't
you know,
be able to make taste.
I got 240 meals up there of something that I didn't realize it was kind of had coolant in it. It makes it
Ugh.
taste like a vape, like a menthol, which I can't vape it.
Yeah, I can't vape menthol. I
Uh-uh.
used to smoke menthol, but I can't vape it. I can't.
Oh, I smoked the hell. That's all the cools.
Yeah.
Then I went to the cheap brands.
Let me see if I see their link because they've changed. I don't know if the same guy that made the juice is still the one making it. See, that went to a whole nother company. Bomb Sauce e-liquid, that's theirs. Premium. Then they got blue and red. They got three different lines apparently. Bomb
Yeah.
Sauce,
Mm. Does it have that? Does it make it okay, Demillin? How does it the chocolate? Because if it tastes like Andy's mint, it's
There's
got
Feast
chocolate
of
in
the
it.
Undead. I remember
So does
that
it
one.
taste like mint and pencils?
Well, if it's good, that sounds good to me. It really does.
Well, I'm going through all their lines and I don't see that. And that's who made it. I know that's who made it, but nope, I don't see it. Triple strawberry popcorn, and strawberry donut. Weird.
Strawberry
Okay.
popcorn. That sounds good.
It's weird. I was going through my, I still got e-cigarette folder on my bookmark, and I was looking at all the juke places I used to go to. Half
Don
of
Mom says
them,
Halo makes Shamrock. I
Yeah.
don't remember.
Halo.
You have a gallon of Nilla
Yeah,
nuts?
Halo had all that stuff.
Billy,
Aren't
that-
they the ones that had Belgian cocoa?
Billy, that's funny as a mofo. Billy has a gallon of Nilla nuts.
How much you got?
That's well steeped.
How much do I have? I'll show you how much I have. Hold on.
Well, he ain't got his.
That's how much I have left. I got to make some more,
No.
man.
Why ain't you got it made yet, man? You don't have to. Listen, I had to let that stuff.
I still
steep,
have
man.
this.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I have this much more. I'm sorry. I got more. There you go.
Oh, but she's got a whole.
Oh, table dancer. I love the table dancer. That was good. I didn't like stripper cake.
I know they're peach. I'm still trying to
Man,
find
that
out
is steep.
peach.
Look,
Look
and
how
Scuba-
gold that is. That is
Look
gold.
on that shelf behind you, behind your license plate, and I think there's another.
Yeah, there's another leader up
leader
there,
up there.
but this is homemade Nilla nuts, pure, true, good.
Well, you don't make yours anymore.
That bottle's
Oh no,
empty.
we still do, Tony. It's just we just ran out. It's weird because we ran out at the same time. You would think I vape
You
more
know
than she
how
does.
much do you have left? This is how much I have left.
Well, yeah, but not like I
I'm
have
like,
a lot
Dad,
more.
I'm at the bottom of the freaking bottle
That's
right
because
now.
I
but
vape other juices.
Hey, pour out that other damn bottle. Quit saying you ain't got none.
Right?
Yeah, ain't you got a liter down there? Didn't you
Get
just
your
show me a
ass
liter?
off. Aries, I will. Aries.
Hey, listen, yeah, that's
And
what you need to do. You need to make
Aries. How
some.
you doing, bud? We got
Maybe
Tony
make
on here.
some.
You're missing out on King Dumbass. You can't miss out on
Well,
King Dumbass.
he's got my voice. That's about all you gonna get tonight.
That's all we need, Tony, because the voices, that's the king right there.
No, shut up.
I've been listening in.
How you doing, man?
Aries fell to the force and the despair.
Oh God, I listen.
Servants of the force.
Al, don't start your. No, listen. I'm glad. Last time I was in New York, I like to froze my ass off. I ain't going back there. It's too damn cold this time of year.
Damn Skippy.
Man,
I like to freeze my ass off.
I want to stay
I
down
do.
here in
And
Alabama.
literally-
We got lights. We got heat. If we
I
ain't got no
want
heat, we'll put
snow.
fire on. We'll be all right.
It's bullshit.
Damn right.
Instead,
Oh,
it's
listen,
like
it's
60
cold as hell.
freaking
I woke
degrees.
up to snow. Yesterday it was raining and 70. All right. Today I woke up to snow. It wasn't much. A little bit of snow on the ground in Alabama, and it flurried all day. So I don't want to hear about it.
That's
Whoa,
bullshit.
Snow in Alabama?
shit.
What?
Yes, it snowed in Alabama today, in the northern part up there.
Holy crap. We're in Virginia and we didn't get. Hell, it was
Listen.
warm here
Diddly.
today.
Listen, it's coming, yo. Listen, this warm. You better enjoy.
Uh-oh. This warm, you
How'd it
better
go away?
enjoy it because
Did somebody drive
he's
off
about
the
to drop
Tony?
his internet. Okay. Aries said it snowed there. So apparently, I think Tony
Well,
was
he's
trying
still.
to
It says he's
explain-
still in the call, but we lost audio for some reason.
I think he was trying to explain that the cold front is coming towards us. I doubt. I mean, we might get snow. We still have an opportunity to.
Okay, the cold front has definitely come through because that's where all the fucking wind is coming from, right? And the temperature dropped 10 degrees just while I was in the grocery store.
We
earlier.
have enough wind here
But-
to blow the.
But
freaking-
it's still supposed to be in the 50s, 60s. Eventually, it's going to drop at some point in time.
Did you not come make a fucking drink?
No, I didn't come. Did you see me get up to come make a drink?
You should
I
have.
will.
I told you.
Okay, well, I will.
because mine's empty.
It's 10 o'clock now, though, so.
I know it is. It's time to get up.
Yeah. The gerbil
The
died.
gerbil died. Exactly, John Q.
Went on strike. Give him a
Well,
second
this
to
has been
handshake on that.
fun. I'm glad Munchkin
it
came
been?
on because I really, I didn't have crap. If I don't, it's either going to happen on Valentine's Day because I'm not going to not do my show because it's Valentine's Day. I don't put my show off because of holidays unless I know that y'all would rather not. Like, say my show was on Christmas Day, maybe I wouldn't do it. But, like, Valentine's Day, really? What y'all drinking on? Billy, we're always drinking Fighting Cock, man.
Well, right now I'm drinking the grape soda because he's got all the liquor down
I
there
got
with him.
Fighting Cock, 103 proof. I drink that.
Serve him,
24/7.
woman. You can kiss my white ass, John Q. He can serve me. How about that?
John Q.
I went to work all fucking week
Hey,
sick.
John Q, don't be
Serve me.
riling her. Do you hear what? Don't be riling her up and shit.
Don't die.
Damn this.
While he's coughing his ass off, my son-in-law actually got a surprise package from Amazon today from his coworkers. It was a box of the vitamin C shit, and it said, "Don't die, bro." That was the letter that came with this emergency. $1 vodka strawberry lemonade. That's
Damn, we
how
could go
many
get.
did they let you have?
Yeah, they can be like limit 2.
Yes.
Really? Yeah.
Thankfully, they sell it everywhere here. We don't have any problem getting a hold of it. Limit 2. I'll go out and put a hat on. Come right back in.
Hell,
Speak with an
where
accent.
Aries is at. He's got
Unlimited.
unless you get the drunk cutoff. Well, I wouldn't get the drunk cutoff because I'd be playing it off. Yes, may I have another, please?
All right, we're going to Applebee's, and you have to do that.
I will do it.
You have to use that voice.
I'll
to.
do it.
I'm
I
gonna
don't give a
record it.
damn.
I'll record that shit.
Record it because I can do it over and over
May I have
again,
another?
and she won't even know
Yes.
that I've been drinking. I'm like, yes, may I have
I'll
another,
be
please?
cut off before I have one at all, because I'll be cracking up with you and your fake frou-frou accent.
Upload it to TikTok. Aries. Come on, man.
Well, actually, I think I do have a TikTok account. I had to get one to watch Aries videos. I don't know what to do with it, though.
I've watched Aries videos, but I don't know if I have a TikTok account.
Did you pull them up on your phone or on Scuba Turns Continental when he needs more booze? Exactly, right?
Too old to TikTok. DeMillan, you're never too old to TikTok.
If Scuba can get out there and cruise around on a hoverboard and not look like a complete jackass, then you can TikTok.
Yeah, I can. I have.
You do. I know you do.
You just started using TikTok, Al? Well, I mean, I know Aries does it a lot, and Aries does a great job on TikTok, and more power to him. I have no desire to do TikTok. Like I said, Aries has a great platform and a beginning and a future in TikTok. Me, not so much. I mean, my whole desire behind doing the shows on YouTube and stuff is to help people. It never was about to make money or get a bunch of subscribers or make y'all click on a link to go and add more subscribers. And that's why I don't have 8 gabillion subscribers. That's also why I don't have strikes all over my channel. Thank God. If I have to stay small to do that, then that's what I'm going to do. I don't care. I'd rather stay small and important to the 60 minus people than get big and then y'all get lost in the stream of chat and I can never answer your questions. I mean, what good is it if you go in another show and there's 900 people watching and you ask a question and your question just goes right off the screen and nobody ever sees it? It's like you're
It's not very
watching it,
helpful.
but there's no reply
No,
to it whatsoever.
you're not interacting with the people on the screen. You're only interacting
And
with
I
people
think
in
that that's
chat.
crucial. You
Well,
have
yeah,
to
for what you do,
have
it
to.
is. Yeah.
Well, for what I do, it is because that's what drives me. It's not the damn money that YouTube. If they
We were
ever,
talking about
I don't
TikTok.
even
How
see
did you
YouTube
manage to?
money, so I don't even know.
How did you manage to get back over there? They were talking about TikTok.
TikTok.
That's like it's like the Vine. Every TikTok is little small videos, little
Yeah,
short video. I don't think
but
you've ever
they're.
done a short video in your entire life.
I've done a short. I did a 5 minute video on the chair bomber, and that's the one that's got the most views.
That was longer than 5 minutes. That was more like 10 minutes. Yeah.
No,
See,
was it 10 minutes?
15 to 50 seconds. There's no way you.
I think that video was like 5 minutes. I literally
No,
made that
it's longer than
video
that.
like that. I was in and out.
It was longer than that.
And the only reason it's got that many views is because it got posted to ECF. That's why.
Mhm.
Otherwise, it would have never got that many views. But as far as all the other videos I've done, nah, nothing like that. Nothing. I think Aries should have, like, he's got tutorial videos on making coils and stuff. Those should have a lot more views than I got. I
Well,
should put
yours
a
because you
link.
had danger
I
in there.
can't, but if I could, I would put a link from that video over to Aries on how to build coils. But if I do that, then YouTube will strike me and ban me and everything else. I want to try to, this weekend, I want to try to do a live show of us playing Fallout. And I'm going to go nuke while you don't nuke, because if you come in there too, there's going to be too many robots. And then,
I'll park my camp outside. So
but
you can
we'll
come
both be able to
inside.
hear. They'll both be able to hear each other. Wait, we'll everybody be able to hear us, and I can go in there and try and nuke. That'd be cool.
4 minutes and 49
Dar
seconds.
thing. Thank
Okay.
you. Look, 4 minutes and 49 freaking seconds. I told you.
Okay. It's still not 60 seconds.
Okay, but
Look how happy he gets when he can prove me wrong. It doesn't happen often. Savor it, dear.
you can be right or you can be happy. I'm just saying. That's the two things, Man, woman, you can be right or you can be happy. This time I was fucking right. I told you it was under 5 minutes.
You ain't gonna be very happy later.
See how that happens? See? Ain't that a bitch?
Where are you going?
I'm going to make a drink because you didn't come back.
That's my liquor.
Too bad.
That's just wrong. I blame you people for that. Did I see the pepper video? What pepper video? I haven't seen any videos. We've been ill for the. Yes, I was wrong. I overestimated the length of that video. He can't keep his mouth shut, Creed. He doesn't know how. So, well, is it one of your videos? Because he should leave the toilet seat up for a week now. He'll fall in the middle of the night. He can leave it up if he wants.
Leave the toilet seat up. So Scuba should leave the toilet seat up for a week now.
He's done that before. I've actually fallen in the fucking toilet.
I did
And
not do
not
that
cool.
on purpose.
Yes. Well, not on purpose, no.
Yes, dear,
but
Demilla, and I agree.
third most
Learn to
views.
keep
I'll
your
watch.
head down and your mouth shut. Creed, I agree completely. I was just trying to. This is the thing. We don't normally get to prove that we were right about things. So when we do, we have to pounce on that shit. And I was right. I knew it was under 5 minutes. If it was over 5 minutes, not that many people would have watched it. That's the whole key to YouTube. So
You were
all
right.
these live shows that I do that are 2 hours long, nobody's going to watch them because they're 2 hours long. If it was a 5 minute video, they'd watch it.
I'll have to look at that because we got. I mean, the 5 and 6-year-olds both ate a Carolina Reaper here. Not the whole pepper, but they both took a bite. And then made him eat one. How could you say no after watching a 5-year-old and a 6-year-old eat one?
Yeah. But you know, it's the whole thing with that cherry bomber video. Oh, there's Tony. He's back. Sorry, Tony. Did they get Did they get electricity back on in y'all city?
I thought maybe your house drove out of signal area or something. So.
Oh, look, there's the link
lost
again.
contact.
I just, if you, you messed it up, Tony. It wasn't my fault.
Yeah, I'll have to go look at that. No, the kids here ate it on purpose. They knew what they were getting into. And then the little sadists that they are. Steve, you do it now. It's your turn.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Well, that dog is hilarious. How she'll dig under the covers to get a good. She's doing it right now. I wish I could put it on camera.
My blue fuzzy
She's
blanket.
digging up. Yeah, exactly. The blue one. She is now officially covered.
All right, now I hear you.
There you go.
There you go.
There's Tony.
No. Alabama got pissed. My internet got pissed that I actually let out the information that freaking snowed here today. That's what the hell. I'm waiting for it to crash again. Hold on a second. I got kids screaming.
He can't talk about it snowing in Alabama because they'll turn his internet off. All right, Aussie. Have a good night.
25.5 thousand views. Damn, not bad.
My vape put a finger down. One shouting out Higgins.
Well,
I haven't
back.
seen that one, Aries.
So, did you drink all the liquor?
No, there's another one left, barely. But you're welcome to it. Come get it.
No, come and look. It's not mine.
All right. Well, I'll wait until we're done here. So I can drink while I play.
Okay, well, I will drink this slow then, so I don't drink that one too.
Okay. Well, then all right.
Oh, I have. Oh, okay, gotcha. Thank you, Aries. Okay, now I know what you're talking about. Cool. Yeah. Last time I checked, the Cherry Bomber video, which I don't understand, is almost 400,000 views. No, it's not 1 million views or anything like that, but that's a lot for a damn vape review of anything. So, I was I was happy about it. Was it monetized? Nope. So, did I make money off of it? Nope. But that wasn't the point of me making the damn video. So, there you go. Are you down here already? Holy shit, she was fast. Wish you would have? Yeah, Aries, I do wish I would have monetized that video.
Video.
The Cherry Bomber video that I made.
Oh, the one where you showed the. No, shut up. That one that you made was unsafe.
Exactly, that one.
Yeah. The one where the button fired. There was no way to stop it.
Exactly. Perfect,
Yeah.
Tony. You know exactly what I'm talking. Yeah, it was hot all the time. So
Yeah.
if you had keys in your pocket, if you had change in your pocket, and you put that mod in there, it would freaking fire. So I was just trying to point that out to people, and man, that video spread like freaking wildfire. And I'm like, and then other people were like, I have the authentic and it doesn't do that. And I'm like, that's bullshit because it's made the exact same damn way. So y'all can kiss my ass. So yeah, whatever. I see that the Cherry Bomber never sold another one after that, except for the couple people that didn't see my video that caught. No, wait. After I made that video, 2 people caught on fire from the Cherry Bomber because they never saw the video. That's their fault.
I might be back. I'm not sure yet.
Uh-oh. Okay, Tony. What?
My daughter just come in.
I gotta back up. Y'all just made me bump out. Have you ever seen Pete Basardo on Moonshine in my Panano? No, I haven't seen that video.
I don't want. No. I don't want to see him on Moonshine. No.
Dom Long, no. And I tried to explain that in the video. I don't know if I came across because it was 5 minutes. I literally made that video. As soon as I knew that there was a problem, I made the video. There was no thought or planning or so.
Went bowling. Yeah.
I wasn't saying that it wasn't a good. The mod still works. It does what it's supposed to do. I was just pointing out that there is a potential hazard to catch on fire in your pocket. That was my thing. That was the whole thing I was trying to post about that. And some people got it, some people didn't. And I literally still have posts to this day that say, hey, man, mine doesn't do that, but mine's painted blue or something. I'm like, well, yours has paint on it. That's why it's not doing that.
No, the way that thing was designed, listen, I never had one, but I looked at the video and everything, the way it was designed to fire all the time.
Yeah.
And if you was lucky, it didn't fire all the time. Man, that was a disaster.
Well, they sold it as a combo with that damn square RDA, that Hellfire or whatever it was. And that RDA on top of that mod went past the isolator, so it would actually touch the mod. So it would constantly fire when you put the top cap on it. So that right there, for them selling that combo was the stupidest thing I've ever seen. The mod was square and the RDA was square, which made it look cool.
It did look cool.
It made it
Yeah,
fire
it was a cool ass bomb.
So
It was a cool bomb.
it was a cool bomb. There you go.
That's exactly what it was, because that was a freaking meltdown just waiting to happen.
Yeah. So I mean and I haven't seen anything like that since, and there's been no other reason to post a video like that since. Which, if that stopped them from screwing up, by God, great.
You did your job there.
Yeah, that's what I think, Tony. If I got them to stop doing that to where it's not always constant power, so be it. Because we haven't had that problem since, and I've never made another video since because there's always some kind of protection built in. Thank God.
Holy shit. Good God, whose is that?
I don't know.
It's on 72 watts. It's some kind of freaking foo-poo. And there's nothing but menthol in this sucker.
Ooh, menthol. Ooh, Lord.
Ooh.
That's nasty.
Yes, it is. That is
Freaking
nasty. Let me
menthol.
go. Let me get something over here that actually tastes
Ooh,
good.
way over on time. Isn't that right?
By 18 minutes.
We'll go to 10:30, all right? We're going to go to 10:30. We got 12 more minutes. We'll do 12 more minutes just for Tony because we have a celebrity on here.
Don't start that.
And it is 2020. This is the new year to vote for your new president.
Don't start that shit either. I know
I
exactly
already
where
put that
you're
shit
going
in
with
chat earlier.
why in the what the hell? What is your
Dumbass for
problem with that?
president
Because we
2020.
support
Let's
the
go.
dumbasses we know.
We got enough dumbasses up there. You don't need me
what
going
is
up
one
there.
more gonna hurt?
No, because I'm not one. Listen, y'all think the ones in there bad now. Wait till I get in there and I tell you what I really think of all of it. Because I'm not going to put it to just one. I'm going to tell all of them to bend over, drop
Three Dog
trowel,
beat me
and
to it.
kiss my ass.
I was trying to type it, but 3 Dog beat me to it.
Oh God! You know what? I hate both of y'all. I hate y'all because I thought after 16 I was done with this shit. That
No.
2020 I'm still in.
It's another
Listen,
election cycle.
and in 4 more damn years you're gonna try to do this shit to me again. You know
Yes,
what?
yes,
I'm
we
gonna drop
will.
off down face of the earth. by the
I
time
tell you
next
what,
week.
though.
Your people will find you, Tony.
I know that. That's the damn problem.
But part of Tony's campaign is not only going to be just Twitter, he's also going to do Instagram. So he's going to beat what our
No,
current Oompa Loompa does.
No, the hell I ain't either. No, I'm not either. Would you get this shit straight, everybody? I am not freaking running. Y'all kiss my.
So he says. He's so humble.
No,
He's so
I've been
humble.
saying this shit
Yeah,
since
I mean,
16.
we're not used to the humbleness. I mean, compared to what we
It
have.
ain't humbleness. I don't
A
want
humble
the damn.
dumbass. A humble dumbass is
Oh,
what this
I'd
is.
much rather have you for president than our current one. So we can't, at least when you
It'd
tweet
be a hell of a lot
something
more entertaining, but
and you
you know,
say fuck them, I will shoot
y'all.
them bastards. I believe it.
No, hey,
Yeah.
for y'all, it wouldn't be entertaining for me at all. So
well,
stop.
I mean, why? Yes, it would.
No, how?
I don't know. I'm sure you could. I mean, you could find a way to make it entertaining for you. There's no dying. You've made it almost this whole show without dying. Don't die.
I don't run, dumbass. We will sponsor you an electric chair. There you go.
Yeah, right.
Tandy.
That's how he
No.
rolls.
Hey, Tandy, nobody asked for. I
They
didn't
see
ask
him
for comments of the
rolling.
peanut gallery. You know what? I look at the chat. That means I don't deal with the chat. Y'all kiss my ass.
You don't deal with
Oh
chat.
my god.
You can ignore the chat all you want. They're still
Yeah.
there, Tony.
Well, I know they're there, but I don't care.
Aries said you could use his old chair. See, there you go.
No,
We
I
got-
do not
The
want. I don't
donations are
want.
pouring in already, Tony.
Kiss my
It's
ass.
too late. This train has taken off from the station.
You know, I blame a certain person in here for all of this shit.
We
and
all
she
have
will
her
never-
to thank for this.
No, I have heard that. Listen, she may be glad she's in Colorado.
I'm sure she could travel. She would travel to see her president, Tony.
No, she would.
She would. Yes,
Have
she would.
Tony will travel.
Y'all kiss my ass.
Goodness.
I don't
Oh, my
believe-
goodness.
I knew as soon
That
as
could be
I
your
clicked that-
slogan.
No,
G84P
it- no,
2020. Y'all can kiss my ass.
well, hey, no, that was 16.
I like it.
It
Well, I
hasn't
mean, okay, you
changed.
can recycle a slogan.
Well, I never changed it. But I'm not.
There you
I'm
go.
telling all of you to kiss my ass because I don't want this shit.
Hey, Tony,
Leave me out of it.
Tony, when you going to get rid of all the damn kids out your house so you
No
can
one ever
actually
asks
do
for
another
greatness,
freaking
Tony.
show so we can actually watch you?
Uh,
That's what I want.
see, when I started doing shows, the oldest was probably around 9. She's
Yeah, but we've all
16 now.
got kids running around. Who cares if they're in the background
Right.
being dumbasses?
Yeah, but I got 4 of them. Excuse me.
And?
4 of
This ain't
uh,
Vapors
listen.
fucking TV anymore. You can actually put the kids on camera. It's
Yeah, we
okay.
don't- I mean-
Let's say this way. I don't want to do any shows anymore except every once in a while.
Okay,
Okay.
well, when is that every once in a while going to be?
Well, y'all, I'm slowly getting it. I've been thinking about it. And listen, when I start thinking about it, it's usually when I
TikTok,
do a show.
motherfucker. TikTok.
No, it's not. Listen. Why? I'm gonna do this shit, and then
Why?
the chat's gonna be in
Why?
this bullshit over here that I
Why?
get all the damn time about it, and
Yeah.
y'all gonna try to get to me. Listen, y'all
That's
just want
the
my
thing.
blood pressure up.
Oh,
Yes, we
anytime.
We got to get your blood pressure up so you tell us you hate us all and fuck all
I
y'all.
do, and listen, I do. I
hate
hate
every single
everyone
one
of
of you.
Hey,
I cannot understand
We
why I
need
even
to
come
hear
on this
that
bullshit.
because we need our punishment.
Fuck
Tony,
you.
this is what brings your blood pressure down. You got to get this out, man. This is brings you back to a normal.
No, look,
calm-
listen.
Yeah.
My kids hear enough of this. Listen. I don't change much. I'm the same off air as I am, so
We
I
know.
get it out.
You know,
I need
Tony,
that.
the best thing I ever saw you do was a total dad move. We were in a call, right? And one of the kids ran by, had a splinter in his finger. Tony's like, "Come here, get over here, get your ass over here, come here." Just whipped out a knife, and the look on that kid's face, it was classic. Because I mean, he just froze. His eyes got really big, and he's like, "Come here." It was great.
That's how you do it. You're like,
Yeah.
I'll take care of
Yeah.
that right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
But, I mean,
especially when
just
they're
the total
screaming
one-
like the.
yeah. That just the dad move where you just whip out the knife and open it at the same time and go, "Come here."
I remember the one time when I was dumb enough to, I slid down a board like it was a sliding board,
Oh,
and
oh shit, that hurts me.
Well, it was a smooth board, and I slid down it.
No, obviously it wasn't that damn slow.
And
Yeah,
I
if
had
you
on long
acted
pants.
as a
I
planer
thought
with your
everything was
body.
cool, right? I think I had on long pants. I don't know what I had on. Anyways, next thing I know, I couldn't walk that good. I was like, why the fuck can't I walk? And
You got wood chips in your ass.
no, I went and my Aunt Ezel, which she was old as dirt at that point, but she was like, "You got a splinter in your leg." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" Oh my God. She pulled a splinter out that looked like it must have been 9 inches long. It was a freaking board going down my leg that slid
That's not
through.
a splinter.
Yeah, I don't
No,
even.
no, that's a stick.
I couldn't.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was in there.
It's like you
If
planed
it's
the
over,
board with your body.
if it's over an inch, it's no longer a splinter. It's part of the wood in your damn leg.
Yeah, it was way over an inch, dude. This thing
Yeah.
was like, I don't know, 8, 9 inches long, going down through from my kneecap all the way down through the rest of my thigh. And she pulled that out. I was like, holy shit, that's a lot of damn wood.
Excuse
But
me.
you were a young boy. Y'all do lots of dumb
Aries,
shit.
because when it went in my leg, I guess my leg
That's
was
right.
numb and I
Listen.
couldn't feel where it went in. And all I could tell was my leg wasn't moving right. And she went to grab it, and I was like, holy. When she pulled it out of there, I had no idea it was that long.
Well, you better be glad
huge.
it was numb, because if it hadn't,
Right?
I could you'd been screaming. I'm telling you, that shit.
Yeah.
It hurt me, and I wouldn't even know. And Queen, we are men? We do dumb shit.
Yeah, I
Ain't you
know.
figured that shit out?
My father told a story of when he was like 9 years old, walked around all day holding his internal organs in, or so he thought, because he was told not to walk on the wrought iron fences, and he did anyway and fell and landed on it and was convinced he had impaled himself, and that if he took his pants off, all of his guts was going to spill out. So all day long, he's thinking that if he lets go of his stomach, he's going to just, have his entrails everywhere all day. He didn't tell anybody. He was just going to see what happened when he got home that night. And if I die, I die. That's y'all's mentality. You never
That's
grow
the
out of
most wood Scuba's ever had. Piss myself laughing. Well, thanks, Cobra.
Uh,
That was
just
the biggest
wrong.
piece of wood I've ever had. There you go. Damn, that's hilarious.
that. Fucked up.
well, we do stupid shit.
Yeah, I was young.
Hold on, hold on.
I really was young when that happened. I may have been 9. I'm guessing right around 9 years old.
That's the perfect age where you young men do
I should have
extraordinarily
kept
stupid
that damn
things.
piece of wood. That was a big. I'm telling you. I remember when she went, grabbed it and pulled and just kept pulling before it came out of my leg. I was like, holy crap! How long is that thing?
I'm glad you didn't keep that piece of wood, because that's kind of gross. Even
Yeah.
though I did have a fish hook somewhere that still had the worm on it that they had to cut out of my finger. I
Ooh.
kept that for a while, but that wasn't a 9-inch piece of bloody wood. It was a fish hook.
Well, I didn't say the wood was bloody or anything.
It had to have been. It was stuck in your leg.
Yes, but when it slid through my skin, it only went under like the first layer of skin. It's not like it was deep down in my leg. Because you're sliding down a sliding board, so it literally caught
No,
the
you were
first
sliding
layer.
down a piece of wood.
Right. So, okay, a piece of wood. So it slid right through my leg, like right the first layer.
You gave
It was
yourself a
long.
piercing.
So now wood nowadays usually don't have that kind of splinters in it, but back then you got splinters galore, and yeah, I got splintered.
I never did anything like that.
Damn it.
I have slammed all my hands into various drawers and doors and.
Oh, getting
All
your
right, so Tony says go to hell and tell everyone thanks. Or is that to tell everyone to go to hell? Thanks. I can't tell.
Oh, did he get off? Okay, well,
Yeah,
all
I
right.
guess his shit died.
We're at the end of it anyways. Hiccups from hell. Billy, I got hiccups
And
from
there's
hell.
no more liquor left because I got the rest of it right here.
That's okay. I don't need more liquor. We will be on next Friday, guys. Hopefully by then I will have everything so that we can do the electric etching, because I really want to show you guys the electric etching, and I know Three Dog wants to see it, and probably a lot more of you guys want to see it. So I'm gonna try to get something where I can do some kind of pattern. Hopefully it'll be nice. 8 o'clock Friday, Valentine's Day, unless you're with your significant other and you just. Well, thanks, Aries. Reward. Look at freaking Aries. Aries is on point. Harry, you're very welcome. And I'm sorry we didn't have more to talk about. Like I said, I don't have money to be buying mods and shit right now, but we will definitely still try to keep you entertained on a Friday night. Y'all have a great weekend, and stay safe out there, and don't vape stupid, and don't watch these stupid shows that tell you to do so, because that's stupid. Y'all have a great weekend. We will catch you guys next Friday at same time,
Night,
same
y'all.
channel. Yo, have a
Bye.
great one. Peace. You ain't gonna say nothing?
I said bye.
Say bye again.
Bye.
Okay.